Hey everyone,
Hey guys,
Boardroom Gamer, we're back. I'm Jeff,
I'm Troy.
I'm Carrie.
and we are going to tackle Eldritch Horror. I've done this a couple times solo, on solo play nights, and then Carrie, you and I played this once with Griffin. And Troy, we haven't played this with you. You've played it though?
Yep, I played it once before and lost. So.
Okay. So we're going to give it a
Hope you
shot
change that.
here. We've changed a few more things with the camera. We're able to see chat a little bit more clearly now. So liminally, whenever we make all our mistakes, we'll hear you or read you loud and clear. So we hope you enjoy. Today, I'm taking on the role of Leo Anderson. Go ahead and put up this real quick. I'm going to see if we can show some of this. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Leo here. He's the expedition leader. That's his job. His action is to test influence, and if I pass, I gain one ally asset of my choice from the reserve or the discard pile. If I'm on a wilderness space, investigators on my space roll additional die when resolving tests. So that's his ability.
That's nice.
Let's see. Yours is Lily Chen. All right, so Lily Chen here. Her job is the martial artist. Makes sense. Spend any number of health or sanity, then recover an equal number of health or sanity. When you improve a skill, you may immediately improve that skill again. I'm really excited. I know she was your favorite. Last one,
Norman Withers.
the
Who
bearded
I shall
wonder,
be.
Norman Withers. He's the astronomer, and he can spend 2 clues to discard 1 monster on a space containing a gate. Once per round, he may spend 1 sanity in place of spending 1 clue. let them call me a crackpot. Something is happening to the stars, and I'm not imagining it.
Indeed.
So, Leo Anderson, Lily Chen, and
Norman Withers.
Here we go.
So the beginning of the round, the action phase, is the travel step. We get to move one space and then spend travel tokens, etc. Who is the lead investigator?
Well,
I guess that's me. It
token.
says it's the expedition leader, literally on my...
Yep. There's a token for that.
It is right here.
Lead us, expedition leader.
Okay. I am in Buenos Aires.
Indeed.
I think the first thing...
Oh, you know what? The first thing, we need to open up some... I think there's some gates and stuff that open up.
Immediately?
I'm pretty sure we start with something.
Set aside one deep one monster and one star spawn monster and all Cthulhu special cards.
Yep. It must be those.
So, I don't see...
Oh, you know what? It's
the event?
the cards under him. What are those ones called?
These?
Yeah. We start with one of those in play.
Oh.
The Omen. That's right.
This started in play?
I'm pretty sure. Because I think that's what kind of gets things rolling. Because those are the things we need to...
Like, we wouldn't know where to go right now.
Those are the things we need to defeat to win. We have to do those 3 times.
Okay. When this card enters play, place the mystery token on space 3.
Mystery. Where's 3?
This is Ryla Risen. Eons ago, the city of Ryla was plunged to the bottom of the ocean by some forgotten disaster. It has remained trapped there, waiting for the right time to resurface. Now that moment has finally arrived. As an encounter, an investigator on Space 3 may explore the island city of Ryla by resolving a Ryla Risen special encounter. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are Eldritch tokens on this card equal to half the number of investigators, solve this mystery. So is this half rounded up or half rounded down?
Ooh, that I didn't read.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that. I
I'm
really hope it's
sure.
rounded down.
Well, I bet it's rounded up, though. Either way, it's either 1 or 2.
And is that the win condition?
No.
That's
Oh.
the defeat that card condition.
Okay.
And then we have to beat 2 more cards under that.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Mhm.
I remember now.
Okay. So we're going to go with... Well, let's just see. What is this called? You said this is an omen?
Yeah.
Omen. The current omen is the icon on the space... No, these are omens.
Oh, okay.
So... These are not.
Let's see here.
Mythos deck is this, right?
Yes, the purple one.
Reference card? No. Rumor?
Nope.
Okay. Skills, special encounters. Trade actions, winning and losing. Mysteries.
Oh, okay. Yep. It's
Mystery. If solve mystery, if the ancient one awakens, must solve the final mystery. Investigate. Let's see. Look under investigator. Not going to spend much more time on this. We're just going to say it's rounded up if I don't find it in the next 30 seconds.
Okay. I'm totally cool with that.
Because I'm sure that's the case, by the way.
That's kind of what I'm leaning toward.
Because it's Cthulhu.
Because it's Cthulhu. This is not an easy game.
Yeah, I can't see any world where it would be rounded down.
Okay, let's just go with up then. And then if we beat it and it turns out it was down, then we're like super champions.
We're super investigators. Okay. That's what we'll do.
Perfect.
So we have to get to space 3, which is over there.
Yes, well, you're actually right next to it, which is fortunate.
So I may explore the island city of Ryla by resolving a Ryla Risen special encounter. Where are those?
That's those ones.
This?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. So then that is what I shall do.
Indeed.
No, I will. So one move.
One move.
And my other action is nothing. Oh, so no, inside the city.
Yeah, perfect. You can do something in there first, and then.
Okay, where's our list of actions? That is right here, right?
Yeah.
We can travel. We can prepare, acquire assets.
Oh yeah, you can try to buy something.
Test influence and gain any number of assets equal to or lesser value from the reserve. Okay, so I'll test my influence.
2.
So I roll 1 die?
2 dice. Because you have 2.
Oh, that's how many, and I got to get a 5 or a 6. And I got a 3 and a 1. So I can get a 0.
Nothing here costs 0, but there is a bank loan if you want to take out a loan to buy something.
Nope.
And also, since you didn't get anything, you can blow something up if you want to kind of keep shuffling. But, I don't know.
As an encounter. Okay, no, I'll use my second action to move.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Because during the encounter phase is when I encounter this.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Oh, man.
Lily Chen. It's up to you.
It's up to you, Lily Chen.
Oh, and also on the board, we have the expedition in the Himalayas.
So if you want to go to the Himalayas, I'll pull up this card and see what's there.
Can I go there if I don't have if I have Uncharted? Like I remember there was something with traveling and using like a boat or a plane or something.
Yeah, you can go an extra line if you have the ticket corresponding to what the travel is. So,
Where do you
But
get
the
ticket?
travel is Uncharted though for this one.
so for Uncharted, there is no ticket for that. You just move one space and you're
You
there.
have to walk.
Oh, do I want to go there?
Yes.
Is it, okay, I want to
If
go
you are successful in the expedition, we get some primo stuff.
Oh, but before you do that,
there. Oh,
do you want to try to improve your
I
lore?
want to improve this,
But you're not down there.
It would be good, sure. Better than 2 would be good. So what do I do?
So you draw this card, right?
No,
That's the encounter.
That's the encounter. So you would have to end your turn there.
Oh, so you can try to purchase something then.
Yeah, you can do that. You can try to buy something. You have 2 influence. So if you rolled 1 success, you could buy a bullwhip.
Do we have a picture of what cards are in play right now for the camera?
They're underneath the sign of Eldritch
Yeah,
Horror.
not for these ones because they're too small. They're too blurry.
Oh, got it.
Even if I do that, yeah.
Got it. Yeah, they're tiny. Okay.
But if we buy something, I figure we'll just pop it up on.
Fair enough.
Bullwhip is kind of nice for combat. We have a bullwhip here, and some fine clothes, which may or may not be good. If you have fine clothes, every 6 you roll to acquire counts as 2.
2 6s.
All right. So what do I have to do to?
Roll influence, which is 2 dice for you.
Mm-hmm.
You need a 5 or a 6.
You rolled 1 success, so you could buy the. You could have this bullwhip if you want,
Okay.
or you could take out a loan to buy something that costs 3.
Well,
I'll
if
do-
you take the bullwhip, you can trade it to somebody.
Sure. I'll do that.
You talked yourself into a bullwhip.
Okay.
That's pretty good for the martial artist.
And then
Yeah.
moving on to the Himalayas, right?
Yep.
As your second action.
Me, I have nothing to do, so I guess you know what. I know we're going to need clue tokens, so
Yes.
I'm going to head to London. So I'm
Okay.
going to use 1 action to go to London, and I guess I'll use 1 action. Oh, this gets refilled.
I feel like portals should have opened.
Not yet. They're about to.
Or did we
these
always just
cards
spend our
flip.
first turn
No,
setting
right after
up?
this round, they're about to.
Okay.
I know I played this with a different boss, and he started with 1 open. So maybe Cthulhu, instead of a portal open, he started with the city.
With the city of Ryla.
Yeah.
Well, no, he didn't, but this did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Move to London. Second action. I too am going to try to buy something. Oh, I only have 1 influence. Yeah. So I can buy something at 0. My influence is bad. Nope. But I am going to blow something up. We
Okay.
don't need a witch doctor.
Which one?
Which witch doctor? Sanctuary. When you gain this card, you may immediately discard 1 condition.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
That's a good one. Okay, so now it's on to
Encounter phase.
encounter phase.
So I encounter this deck. Right. Okay, here we are. Ryla Risen. You recognize the alien landscape from a dream I've had. Lose 1 sanity. I try to remember as many details as I can from the dream to navigate through the city. Eyeballs -1, so I lose 1 sanity. And I roll 2 dice for observation because it says so. I succeed.
Nice.
So I read the green one.
Yeah.
I make my way to a hidden chamber lined with strange glyphs carved into the stone. Some of the symbols seem familiar. Lore -1. If I pass, I learn something. Well, I'm rolling 1 die. Here goes. No. If I pass, I learn the story of how it's trapped in the city. Place one Eldritch token on the active mystery. If I fail, the images fester in my subconscious and I gain paranoia.
You're
It's right there.
paranoid.
So I am paranoid. And that's my action,
Okay.
or my encounter. So this gets discarded, I believe, and then they get reshuffled.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your encounter phase. You are on the Himalayas.
Okay.
The Nupke summons a terrible blizzard to destroy you and your expedition. You'll have to survive the storm before you can continue. Roll for muscle.
Do I roll 4 dice? Is that
According to Lily Chen. That's a success. You weather the storm in the cave and find a statue of a three-eyed horror surrounded by odd relics.
Oh my.
Gain 1 artifact.
Artifacts are here.
So you...
Yay.
Okay.
What'd you find in that cave?
This.
Wait, we're not done.
Oh.
You try to determine the statue's origin. Roll lore -1.
So 1 die.
You got it.
Nice.
If you fail, you do not recognize the Ren Tigoth, and the icon remains a mystery that haunts your dreams. But you did, so you don't haunt dreams.
Nothing bad happened.
Your relic is what?
Glass of Mortlan. Item magical. Each 6 I roll when resolving a spell effect counts as 2 successes.
Oh, it's the clothes.
And I may perform the loss of one. I may prevent the loss of 1 sanity when resolving my spell effects.
Nice.
Oh wow. So you need to find some spells and you'll be
Or
really
you can
good
trade
at it.
that to the spellcaster over there.
It sounds like a good idea to me.
Oh yes, I do have a spell. Oh
Right.
yeah.
So you are Londoning.
I'm Londoning. London calling.
Okay. In exchange for a generous donation, the Penhew Foundation will happily show the results of its global explorations. You may gain a debt condition to gain 2 clues. That's worth it.
My yes, it's worth it indeed.
So gain a debt condition
I am in your debt, sirs.
and gain 2 clues.
I take these 2.
Okay.
Ooh, just need to find something to plug these clues into.
Cool. So now we go back to the board for the Mythos phase.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be. We are not on the board. Now we're on the board.
Resolve 1 Mythos card.
Mm-hmm.
In the order below. Advance the Omen. So, go ahead and go back to the card real quick. So I have to do it in this order. This, then this.
Yep.
So first thing is Advance the Omen. Tick. And it says, then advance Doom by 1 for each gate. The board corresponds to that Omen, but they're not there yet.
Not yet.
Then resolve any Reckoning effects, which are fire effects on monsters on the board. Ancient One sheet has one, so we're going to have to do this one right now.
Oh, okay.
Each investigator on a C space that does not contain an Eldritch token places an Eldritch token there. Nobody's on C spaces,
You are.
so an Eldritch token goes there.
Okay.
We don't know why yet, but it says it does. Okay. Mythos cards in play. There are no Mythos cards in play. Possessions and conditions held by investigators.
My debt card has that symbol.
And so you have to roll, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Some men have come to collect on your debt. Flip this card. Oh. No, I roll when I... Ooh. Nope. They just come for me.
Okay.
You see now that it was no ordinary bank you borrowed from. For these 2 clues I just got.
Yeah.
Some armed men confront you and demand that you repay what you owe. Roll strength. If you fail, lose 3 health.
Oh, it was a 6. I saw it. It was a 6.
I know, I just kind of like pushed it. So I was like, I can't make that count. If you fail, lose 3 health. These guys beat the crap out of an old man. Oh my.
Spawn gates as indicated by the reference card. What's the reference card?
Oh, that is...
Oh, spawn 1 gate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we
My
turn
debt is paid.
this over to Tokyo. And luckily, that already happened, so it doesn't affect us right now. And then, event. Each investigator loses 3 health, unless he becomes delayed. You can't afford 3 health.
You sure can't,
So
so
you are
I will
delayed.
become delayed.
Okay? And that's heat wave that singes the globe.
Oh my. I must rest
So
a
you and I
while
lose
after
3
getting
health.
beat up.
Okay.
Okay, that is the Mythos phase.
Also, we this thing gets moved.
Oh, this moves to...
Whatever's on the back of the next card.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the pyramids. Oh, the pyramids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's literally the picture. That's right. I remember that now. Okay. That's it.
Next round.
Next round it is. So we have the board.
Where do we go to get the train tracks and the ship and all that? So
It's in action.
You can take the action here to get a track.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you just have to be in a town that's next to the kind of transportation that
Okay.
corresponds to
So
the
your
ticket.
best bet is like San Francisco because you can get ships and trains. You can also get there from
Shanghai.
Shanghai. You can get them. Okay. So I have to roll. Oh, I don't know what the encounter is that I have to roll. So what do I gain in Buenos Aires?
It says gain ritual spells.
I don't want that. It connects to Sydney, right where I'm at.
It
Yes.
does. Oh, you know what? Else we forgot. A monster gets spit out when the gate opens.
We need a monster. You are the monster bag. Do the bag.
It's this one.
monster bag. It's a cultist, of course it is, and the cultist has a flamey symbol. So next round, if it has a flamey symbol, we got to activate it.
That tentacle means something too.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. So
Uh-oh.
Do you want me to go play with that this round?
you can, won't hurt. So in the meanwhile, I have to do something. Should I? I can't just stay there. Clue tokens are good for.
Did you beat this?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, we need to beat 3 of those to win the game, right?
2. Yes. Right now we need 2 successes on this.
Oh, this counted as a success?
No.
And what's the roll? Or we don't know the roll, right?
Because it's this.
So do we want to buff up first?
So-
and then
My
go?
question is, does this stay here? This card that I drew for that, since I didn't solve it, is it the same?
Oh, no. You'll draw the next one next time you dive in. I think it gets reshuffled immediately, though, so it might come back. But interdimensional portals, man.
Okay.
They're crazy.
Okay. Then what are these?
That's for when we investigate clue tokens. We have to, like, when clue tokens come on the board,
Yeah.
we can go, instead of picking them up, we have to flip that card to get the clue token.
Instead of encountering the city, we encountered this.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. I'm remembering now. Okay.
Which is, I'm really happy to get these without doing that.
Right. I mean, I'm not just going to sit there and do nothing.
You can either rest. I mean, if you
Oh,
need
yeah,
to
that's
heal.
right. Resting gives me 2, right?
It's one of each.
Oh, I'll take one of each. And then I'll rest again to get one more heal. Okay.
Okay.
You.
My turn. What? It's probably good to get rid of those guys, huh?
Yeah,
Yep.
if you can.
She
I don't
can.
think you'll be able, because you can only do each action once. So
Right.
you can't go move.
Why not?
You sure?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You
Move 1 space, then spend travel tickets to move. Oh, that's right. Each action can only be performed
That's
once.
how we get the travel why we get the travel tickets. To have
Yep.
to move again. So maybe I should go to Shanghai and try to get a travel ticket?
Yeah.
Either that or go to Shanghai and
Improve
try
your
to buy
life.
something.
Okay, let's
or-
do that.
So go there and try to buy something.
And then,
Try to buy something. You don't.
nope.
Okay.
Nothing costs 0, but you can blow
Oh, wait, you were
something
hurt,
up
huh?
if you want.
Yeah.
No, she needs to rest. She
Alright,
does
so
not need to
rest-
bite. So you
Rest
gain
once.
a health here.
Nice.
Because, yeah, I forgot you got hurt as well. And you became delayed, so you can't do anything this round.
Right. I was going to double check. That just means I spend my action doing nothing, right?
Fairly certain.
Okay.
Oh, but you took the health. It says take 3 health or be delayed, didn't it?
Yeah, he took 3 health from getting beat up.
Yeah. They came, the debt collectors came after me and beat me up. So if I took the heat wave too, I would have already been dead.
Ah.
Okay.
I'm just a fragile old man.
Okay, that's it. So now we're in encounter phase.
Yep.
So I encounter this again.
You do.
This time it's Ryla Risen.
Same one?
Well, this is a deck of Ryla Risen cards.
Oh, okay.
The very peak of the island, I encounter a massive stone door featuring a horrified bas relief of a dragon-like creature. Strange symbols are carved along the edge of the door. Some of the icons resemble drawings I've seen in books. Now, I haven't seen many books. I've only seen one book. Hand me one book. Oh, that's 2 books. There, book. 1 book. I get to use this 1 book that I've seen once in my life to try a roll of 5 or a 6. I get a 4.
So close.
Somewhere on the other side of the enormous door, I hear a thunderous splashing sound. I feel like the ground shakes as something approaches the island's surface. Advanced Doom by 1.
Doom.
Okay, I'm not staying here anymore. I need to go improve my skills. This is silly. Okay, that's my encounter.
Okay. What are you doing in Shanghai, Lily?
Shanghai, well, it's a surprise.
What is it?
Well, it's a Shanghai surprise.
Hey.
Shanghai Museum recommends you speak to Mu Xin, a preeminent scholar for the occult. You send him a message that you hope will convince him to help shake hands. If you pass improve books, as he shares his wealth of knowledge. Could you imagine? So, roll your influence, please.
2.
You're looking for 5s and 6s. That is double 4. What do you have?
Once per round, I can re-roll 1 die when resolving a test.
Yes.
Is this a test? Okay. Just double checking. There's nothing else I could do.
Mm-hmm.
There's a strength.
So you can re-roll 1 die.
1 die.
That was a 6. It was a 6 for a
So
while.
close.
Okay, nothing.
Huh.
He imparts no knowledge. This doesn't get shuffled back in yet, does that all get shuffled?
I'm pretty sure yes.
Okay.
The only one that doesn't get shuffled is the Mythos.
Mythos. Yeah.
Remember that.
Okay.
And the clue tokens too.
All right, clue token.
All right. I'm back. I'm still in London. Hopefully, I don't get beat up this time. I'm ready to get out of London.
You meet an eccentric painter in Soho who offers to show you his work. Amid his bizarre alien landscapes, you notice some familiar details. Roll eyeball.
Oh, I'm mildly observant. Not today, though.
It's because of the black eyes you were given
Yeah.
from the debt collectors. If you pass, spawn 1 clue on a space of your choice. If
Dang
you
it.
fail, nothing but horrors. You lose 1 sanity.
Oh, I'm just a senile old man now. I don't get it.
Well, can't all be sane.
You know what I'm saying? All right, Mythos phase. Is that accurate?
That is accurate.
So we draw this card.
Yeah, those debt collectors came way too fast.
Here we go.
You're very right.
Mythos. When
Ooh.
people see your jaundiced skin or hear your loud coughing fits, they avoid you like the leper. Without exception, the disease next brings fever and swollen red sores. Death follows in a few weeks. Spreading sickness, ongoing rumor. As an encounter investigator on Space 17 may consult the Bombay doctors. The more patients they treat, the closer they get to finding a cure. He may spend clues equal to investigators to solve this rumor. He may spend 1 fewer clue for each health token on this card. When we get I'm going to blow this kind of up. When we get that symbol, we get to place a health token on this card. Then we each lose 1 health for each health token on this card.
Oh, good.
So disease is coming, disease is spreading. I have to keep this one face up because it's ongoing.
Yep.
Number 17 is the space number.
And we spit out a clue, and we spit out the symbol corresponding to number 17, which is where?
17 is here.
Okay.
There is no symbol.
Oh, yeah, just the magnifying glass
Uh-huh.
up top gets us a clue.
On 21.
21.
Right here. Cool. That's it.
Lovely.
Well, could have been worse. It could get worse, but right now it could have been
Yeah.
like for a round where you had got to do nothing.
Mhm.
I think that was our best outcome.
Agreed.
How come we never spawned any last time?
So we didn't spawn.
It's when that symbol.
Oh, yeah, you have to. By the
Oh,
way, it
that's
spawns
right.
2 clues for us. So go ahead and grab another clue.
Ooh, that I did not notice. Tunguska. has a clue.
Okay.
A clue. Man, I am nowhere near anything useful. I need to travel.
Speaking of travel, I'm getting out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Sydney.
To Sydney. All right, first action.
I'll try to buy something. Sorry. 2. I buy something.
Ooh.
My influence is 2.
So you only rolled 1 success, so it's only $1 worth of thing, and nothing costs $1.
Got it.
But you could do that bank loan and buy the 3 costs.
Is there an ally there?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. I can take him. My ability is if I pass, I gain 1 ally asset of my choice from the reserve or discard pile. If I test influence.
Oh.
So mine is if I pass, gain ally.
Okay.
From the reserve or discard pile. So I'll take him.
Without the debt. That's nice.
Yeah, it's very specific. It's only ally cards, but being that I'm the expedition leader.
Mm-hmm. Gotta lead people.
Okay.
Need people to lead.
That's my second action, so.
All right. Lily.
Coming in to deal with cultists.
Yeah.
Everyone's good at fighting, it's you.
Use cultist information listed on the Ancient One sheet. Okay, they're not very difficult. They have 1 heart. Before resolving the strength test, lose 1 sanity. So, doesn't she fight sanity first?
Yeah.
So Carrie, roll 3 dice for...
Well...
His is dash.
His is dash, so there isn't one.
Oh.
But you have to take one before the... Since you have
so
to
lose the
punch
sanity.
Mm-hmm.
And then go ahead and roll your strength then.
Oh, you know what? You still had a second action, too, if you wanted to do something.
I thought fighting this monster was the second action.
Yeah, but it's... No, it's the encounter phase stuff.
Rest. No, trade, no. So, okay, well, let's have you rest on your first action, gain 1 more hit point back. Puts you 4 out of 6. And then you don't fight him yet.
Okay.
So this is here still. You fight him during the encounter phase.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll get to... If she fights and kills him, then she gets to do the thing underneath.
Got it.
Well.
Understood.
Which is cool.
So what do you get to do?
Man,
Limonelli, what kind of tea are you drinking today? I'm curious.
I feel like I need to get... Oh, you know what? I could go to the pyramids. I don't know if I'm any good at adventuring, but...
How do you get to the pyramid?
I can go to Rome and then the pyramids.
But you can only move once per turn.
Well, yeah, but
you can go to Rome, take the... Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to rest. You're hurt.
You are correct. I will rest. Get back 1 of each, and then I will head to Rome.
Alla Strasse führen nach Rome. That's an old saying I learned from my buddy.
Yeah? What does it mean?
It's all roads lead to Rome, but in German.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll never forget that he taught me that. Because I knew the saying, I just didn't know it in German.
Mm-hmm.
We now have encounter phase. I'm encountering the people of Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
The Theosophical Society is excited to hear what knowledge I have gained during my travels. So let me pause 1 moment and tell you what knowledge I've gained during my travels. That token over there sucks. I may spend a clue, which I don't have. If I do, they gratefully provide me with an exercise and diet regimen that fortifies my vitality. In other words, ignore them. Because they can't help me. Trade you a clue for this Tony Horton program.
Oh, yeah.
P. Eldritch X.
We can trade clues, but if we're only in the same...
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, you. Fight this cultist.
Kia.
Roll your fight. You already took your sanity.
It says gain 1
You don't need to gain.
brain during combat encounters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're not rolling your brain. You're rolling your fist.
Yeah, he says he just skips roll brain.
Okay. It says gain strength during combat encounters.
Yep. So
So
you
I
roll
roll
5.
But you're going to roll 4 and then roll 1 more. But if you roll 1 hit, it's over, so it doesn't matter. It matters. Roll 1 more. Unless
Okay, I
you
also
can...
can re-roll 1 die.
Mm-hmm.
So re-roll the 5th one first. That was also a 6. You should probably stop ricocheting off stuff.
No. Yep. Man. That was a good try. That was 6 rolls. Couldn't get above a 4.
Huh. Okay, lose a wound.
Was that a test, by the way?
Yes.
So I can also re-roll 1 more for
Okay.
this one.
No, it wasn't a test.
That's
That was
not,
a
oh, that's
combat
not a strength
encounter.
test, is it? Combat.
Oh, okay.
Lose another hit point. Health.
Oh, okay.
Cultist punch.
And you, sir, are in Rome this time.
I'm in Rome.
You are invigorated by a
I'm
visit to a magnificent
sightseeing.
cathedral. Improve your mind. So your mind just goes up.
I'm telling everyone about how shitty London is, and it's so much nicer here in Rome.
I was beat up once in London.
Like 2 weeks ago.
In the basement, you find a mosaic depicting robed men. I really thought it said bowling, but they're bowing instead. Makes total more sense. Bowing before a great fire. They were bowling in front of this fire. It was really cool.
Sacred bowling.
To your horror, it's surrounded by scorch marks that resemble human silhouettes. Oh, I'm paranoid. What does that do to me? When I perform a rest action, I may roll a die. Okay, I should have been doing that during my rest. Oops. Anyhow, test your mind, -1. So you have to test it before getting this ability, I guess.
Oh, no, I get it first, but then I
I get
roll
it.
-1, so it's basically the same thing. There we go.
Can you hand me one of those 6s? I'm going to use that for my rest to see if I get rid of paranoia. No.
So
Just thought maybe it would roll 2 6s in a row. Black tea. That's my favorite. I do Earl Grey. Black tea. That's really... I say that 2 times fast. Forget 10. Nope. You say Earl Grey. Black tea. There. I've done it. That is your encounter in Rome.
All right. I feel much better now.
Did you do...
I'm ready to go face the pyramids.
Did you do as the Romans do? Went in
I did.
Mythos phase?
And now I shall walk like an Egyptian.
Okay, here's our Mythos phase. We have ugliness happening here. First is advance the omen clock by 1.
Ka-chung. Do we have
And,
any... What's the symbol on?
That symbol is blue.
Yay!
So we are good until here.
Mhm.
Until Carrie closes that gate next turn. No, it's really blue.
But is that not?
In a minute, you have to go in order. Up.
No, she's right. Encounter phase first, before Mythos.
Wait. Oh, we didn't... She fought. And
No,
failed.
I fought. Yeah.
Oh, you're... Okay,
I was
I'm
just
wrong.
wondering.
No, stop. Stop. You're getting ahead of everything.
Okay.
Okay. Look on the screen. I have to do this black one first.
Okay.
Then I move on to the reds.
Mhm.
And I have to do all reds on the table. This one, and yet his, like mine, my
Mine's
paranoia.
gone.
Oh, my paranoia is
Thankfully.
not. So we have lots to do before we get to what it is you're trying to say. First, place a health token on this card. Then each investigator loses a health for each health token on this card.
Ow. How do... Oh, we gotta go to
Sickness.
17 to shut that down.
Yep. Because you're not down with it. The sickness.
I'm not...
Then I have this one. Test my mind. 2 more dice, please. Thank you. I did not fail, but it doesn't get rid of my paranoia. I just have to. I would flip this card and probably something bad
It
happens.
doesn't get worse.
Then we have to resolve this flamey, which is it this?
Should be. Does it say something on the back?
No. Oh, use the cultist information on the sheet. No.
Yeah, it should
Risen
be.
from the sea, madness from the sea. So he hasn't risen yet.
No.
Okay, so there is one on here though.
Then that's probably it then.
Each investigator on a sea space. Are there anybody on a sea space?
No.
Then nothing happens.
Phew. Okay.
So that is it. Oh, I see. When an investigator moves on to a space containing an Eldritch token, he becomes delayed and loses 1 sanity. So maybe I should have sat my butt there. But I mean, I was clearly not equipped to beat anything there. So
Yeah, no. We
rolling
need to
2
get
dice at a time is not, or 1 die at a time.
a little stronger.
I can try to go there if you want.
Next is to spawn a gate. Indicated as a reference card, spawn 1 monster on each newly spawned gate. So we need to spawn a gate.
And that was all the red marks?
Yeah, unless Carrie had some that she's not telling us.
No.
Cool.
Shanghai. Look, we're right ahead of schedule on all these. It's red.
Oh, yeah. It's well placed.
Event. Each monster recovers all health. Whew. Then,
Oh, new
Off-
monster for
Huh?
Shanghai.
oh yeah, we need a monster for Shanghai. Okay, yep, and you can't, you're not supposed to look it back
Oh.
until you encounter it. Each monster fully recovers all health. Then each investigator immediately encounters each monster on his space.
So you get to refight him.
You lose a sanity. Roll your 4 combat. Roll, and that.
You get to add stuff for the bullwhip.
He's dead. He only has 1 hit point. So he goes back in the bag, in the monster cup. Shake it.
Like a Polaroid picture.
And that concludes a dark power. So that was fortunate.
Yeah, wasn't too bad.
Okay. That's the Mythos phase.
All right, back to actions.
Back to actions. I'm going to... So what you're saying is I have to move here. Oh, we need the board up. Gotta remember that. We need the board up. You're saying I move here and wait for the encounter phase, and that's when I get to encounter this clue token?
Mm-hmm.
And I have to draw this to do it.
Yep.
Thank you. So I'll go ahead and rest here, which gives me a health and a sanity.
Nice.
I'm fully sane though. But then I also get to roll a die. Because when I roll and when I rest, I get to check my paranoia. And it's still there. Totally makes sense. Then I shall move.
Sweet.
Shanghai Sally.
Okay, so what happens with the portal?
You have to.
If you stop here, you're going to encounter Tokyo, but through this dream world, which are pretty darn good.
Normally that would happen all at once, but since you fought the guy at a different time, it's just.
I guess I could rest twice because I could use it.
You can only rest once. 'Cause you only do each action.
I did not rest twice.
No? Okay.
Let's rewind the video back.
Oh, you did though, because you grabbed a sanity and a health, and then you just grabbed a health because you were full of insanity.
When?
A couple turns ago.
So a couple turns ago, I was allowed to rest. You are right. This turn, I was also allowed to rest.
So you're
Every
you're
turn, I'm
saying
allowed to rest.
I can rest twice.
Once this turn and once next turn. Yes.
Rest twice.
I pulled the Sydney card during the. I don't see how I rested twice.
I think it did happen a few turns ago, but
I moved
it was
from
just for
there.
extra health.
So I need you to understand how this goes. I moved from there to Sydney,
Mm-hmm.
and then I rested. That was it.
Yeah, but when you were sitting on this thing, I think you rested twice, or maybe it was the turn after you got here. I don't know.
Nope.
So.
But let's talk about what you're doing instead.
I guess I will rest.
Then you gain 1 health and 1 sanity if you rest.
Okay. Do you guys want me to try to close this, or do you want me to come over here and fight this and try to improve my thing?
Totally either or.
If this stays open, we get another monster.
Oh yeah, that is the next one.
Oh, then close it I shall. Alright, so I'll do a rest and then attempt to close that thing.
Well,
You
that's when you encounter it.
For your
Okay.
second action, you could try to get lucky and buy something.
Can I get a travel token?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Take a C token.
You are the proud owner of a C token.
Sweet.
There you go.
Take it to goodness.
Me, I was gonna go for the pyramids. Talk to me again about this.
Sickness?
How do we get rid of that?
Well, as an encounter, you may encounter Space 17 to consult the Bombay doctors. Spend clues equal to the number of players to solve this rumor. You may spend 1 fewer clue per health token on this card. So you go there and spend 2 clues and it's
Okay.
gone.
Okay. For my first action, I'm gonna get a train ticket, and then for my second action, I'm gonna move, spending the train ticket to move again.
Okay.
I'm gonna go deal with that because if that happens again, I'm dead.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Are we ready for encounter phase?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to encounter this clue token, which is this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what it says. And I am in the wilderness. So I read the wilderness one right here.
Yep.
I try to track down an old hermit who supposedly knows the secrets of Cthulhu's cults. If I pass, the man is insane, but his stories prove accurate. Gain this clue. If I fail, the man has been taken by pirates. Move this clue to the nearest sea space. So I test my observation. I need 2 more dice, please. and I succeed, so I
Yeah.
gain this clue. And that's that. So I finally did a thing.
A clue! A clue!
All right. Here on Tokyo,
Mm-hmm.
we draw this.
Into the portal you go.
You're in, Lost Carcosa. You grow frustrated walking through the empty streets, able to hear people talking and laughing nearby, but unable to catch up with them. You try to focus and distinguish specific words from the mingling conversations. Roll your observation.
No.
What are your abilities for tests?
Okay. Once per round, I can re-roll one die when resolving a test.
Nice.
And this is not a combat encounter, so.
Nope.
Yeah, that's the one thing about this game is you really gotta keep up with all the abilities.
Mm. This says gain a mind during combat encounter.
Not a combat encounter, and
All
we're
right.
not
So I
testing
get to
mind.
re-roll one.
Yep.
The words remain unintelligible, and you realize that you've become lost in the city while chasing after these voices. You walk, lost through Carcosa's darkest alleyways, and consider painstakingly retracing your steps. Lose to sanity unless you become delayed.
What does delayed do?
You skip your next turn, basically.
Oh.
I just realized I would have rolled an extra die in the wilderness, but I passed anyway.
Nice.
Okay. You chose the sanity?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it doesn't close it.
Nope.
Dang it.
Okay, I'm going to deal with 17.
Okay, so spend clue tokens equal to the number of players minus the number of health on this.
So, two. And then once per round, I may spend one sanity in place of spending a clue. So I'll spend one sanity and one clue.
Okay, perfect. That gets rid of this card. So that's it for the card phase. I know these get discarded. There's a stack of them. Now we have, that's encounter phase.
Yep.
New Mythos.
Mythos phase.
Place 2 clue tokens.
Oh. We got clues at 2. And we got a clue in Tokyo. Hey.
Hey, why didn't I see that last time?
You were wandering the streets
Why,
aimlessly.
I'm
Space
almost caught up to
7.
him now.
Space 7 gets a mystery.
A mystery. 7.
The thing you did before.
Ah.
The thing you just cleared.
Dang it.
What's a different one? A dozen unpleasant-looking strangers have settled into Panama with a large collection of astronomical reference books. There is something unique about this place and time that allows them to rip apart the fabric of reality. Stars aligned. Ongoing rumor. As an encounter, an investigator on Space 7 may attempt to find these strangers based on his observations of the stars. If you pass, convince La Policia to remove these strangers. You may spend clue tokens equal to half of us to solve this rumor. The bad part about this rumor is during a red thing, we advance the omen by 1. So that's in place.
And Omen's the star circle.
Yep.
Okay.
Which means more monsters will come out than
Yep.
should. But we do not place a new gate because it doesn't say to do that.
Wonderful.
And we do not get a monster surge. So again,
Yeah.
bad thing. Yeah. The good news is, it again always could have been way worse so far.
Indeed.
For some reason, the stars must be aligned, isn't that somewhere? Hey. Okay, it's actions time.
It's actions time.
I think, unfortunately, I have to go here, and I'll take a boat token, please.
Okay.
I gotta literally start moving.
You're gonna try. Hopefully you can.
Do you want to use your boat token right now?
No.
I
No.
moved, and then I gained a boat token, so my
Yeah.
turn's over.
Yep. Hopefully you can get prepped. You gotta get prepped and deal with this next turn.
If they would just give me a strength one, I'd be set, but they were not, so it's your turn.
Troy moved twice from Rome.
Yeah, because I bought a ticket and
Boat
then
token?
Then he
I
moved.
spent it immediately, which says when you move an extra.
Ah.
I did literally the reverse order.
Okay, got it. Okay. So I guess I should resolve this clue token, and
That's
then,
during the encounter phase.
I guess I'll rest.
Okay, so you get 1 sanity and 1 health.
Like all the action's coming to you in Tokyo.
Dude, I don't have to go anywhere. I kind of feel bad.
Unless you want to go over
I
to
want to go
Shanghai.
help out with that if that needs
Unless
to.
you want to walk to Shanghai and defeat that monster. I know having monsters off the board is a good thing. Like, you are adept at combat, you just rolled terrible. You get 6 dice.
All right, so I'll heal and then go here.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Nice.
I'd like to improve some stuff eventually too.
Well,
Possible.
the deck is not allowing for that.
Yeah, if you can close those gates, then you can. But those gates stop that. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I could... No, I can't join you. Let's see. I really...
Is that you can't join her because there's one path right here?
Oh, there is?
Yep.
I missed that. Yeah, I'll come in and help.
So you can go in and rest? Or no, you can rest and then go in.
Yeah,
Because you can't rest when there's a monster.
correct.
So rest
Rest.
and go in.
Yep.
Now he can help.
And that way, if one of us fails, we got 2 chances at this.
You can swim through the air like that.
We can do it. We can do
We
it.
got this.
Through the portal.
Awesome. Okay, so that's our action phase.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's encounters.
Encounters.
I will encounter Sydney again.
Mm-hmm.
My money and passport have been stolen. I work on the Sydney Harbor Bridge to pay the bills. Improve my fight as I meet the job's rigorous. Yeah.
Oh,
So I get a
that was well timed.
4 fight now. As I meet the job's rigorous demands. When my passport is found at the scene of a crime, I need to prove my innocence. Roll influence. Innocence proved.
Oh,
2 sixes.
so innocent.
If not, I would have had to get a detained condition, but they did not detain me. They gave me my passport post haste,
Nice. And you got buff.
and I'm stronger as a result from all that dock work. Here, so we have this monster to fight. It's a Bayaki. Let's see here. So we do have a sanity phase.
Mm-hmm.
So let's.
Sweet. I get a +1 during
Yep.
All right.
combat.
So I'll just keep.
So I get to roll 4 for my sanity.
Sure do.
And then how does it work with you there? Do you also have to fight it?
Does it
Just
give
one
it-
at a time. So if she kills it, then I don't have to deal with it.
Okay.
I thought it was.
Is this 2
he
hit
gives
points?
He gives me
Mhm.
extra dice for being there with me. But am I wrong?
That I don't remember.
I might be
All right,
wrong.
rock and roll.
Dang it. You
What
luck.
is with my luck today? Can we have some more dice?
Nope.
So here's the thing. I think you could spend your rabbit, or if you just want to take it, I think he just hits your sanity for 1.
He hits your sanity for 1, and then you fight in the sanity phase.
But I'm not
No.
finished.
And then she goes right to the physical.
I can still re-roll 1 die. So for
That's what he said. If you want to spend your rabbit's foot, but if you do
Oh.
it now, you won't be able to do it in the melee phase.
Mm-hmm.
So don't do it now.
Oh, you're saying
Oh, actually, no. The rabbit's foot is for tests.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh.
you can't use it.
okay.
So you're just taking the sanity.
So take a sanity.
Okay, take a sanity. Okay. Now
Now you're fighting him.
I'm fighting him.
Roll those +1.
Yeah.
Because that's your strength is 5. Well, kind of. Okay.
So roll this matters now because he
Roll
has
your
extra hit
5th one.
points. So roll the 5th,
Done.
and then you get to re-roll 1.
Wait. She hit him for 2. He's done. He has 2 hit points.
Okay. Yeah.
So he's dead.
Perfect.
Okay.
I was just going for the overkill.
What would it have been?
A 2. Because I remember reading something about like even if you kill them, they might hit you back or something like that. But
If you defeat this monster during a combat encounter, you may lose 1 sanity and move 3 spaces instead of resolving another encounter. But you don't want to do that. The whole point was to do that and close this. So you defeated him.
unless you want to, and I'll close it.
I can go 1.
Well, she has to lose another
2,
sanity.
3.
But she'll lose another sanity for going there. And become delayed.
Oh yeah.
You will like literally be insane over there and delayed.
Your membrane. It's insane.
I think you guys should just stick to the plan and
Fair enough.
get this gate closed.
Fair
Besides, everything you've done now is all in the past.
It's all in the past.
And by past we mean 1771. You find yourself standing in front of antique scientific equipment. According to the papers, the year is 1771. Did they have newspapers in 1771?
They had like 5.
Okay.
5 papers.
You read through the notes and try to interpret the nature of the experiments. Roll lore.
Oh, Lord.
Am I rolling?
Well, do you both do it? How does this work? This is
I
what I
don't,
was...
I don't know.
It's just one person at a time, so
Oh.
Oh.
I just deal with whatever
Done.
is... Okay, perfect.
Joseph Kerwin was using this lab to revive dead wizards from their ashes and interrogate them for arcane knowledge. Using his notes, you close this gate. The rest of his results may also prove useful. You may... Yeah.
Gate is closed.
So it goes to the bottom, I think?
Yeah, bottom or shuffle, I couldn't remember.
I believe bottom because it cycles through all the cities. You may become delayed to gain 1 spell.
You are...
Well, I mean, you can be either of you, right? It doesn't have
Hey, can I give him this since he's here with me?
as an action at your next turn, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to gain a spell?
Well,
So can you gain a spell? I mean,
What?
I have a feeling you're both on this encounter.
No, it's just...
So now you're going to encounter Shanghai?
Yeah, I'm just going to encounter it like a normal city.
Shanghai.
Because she...
Oh. Yeah, purple.
Yeah.
Here, you encounter this.
Yeah. No, it's
Okay, do you
each
want a spell?
person does all their actions.
But
I mean, if
one
it's
at a
free,
It's
sure.
not free. You become delayed.
Oh, no.
Nothing's free in this game.
No.
Ever.
time.
No.
Okay, then we're going to move on.
Perfect.
Shanghai.
So yeah, I just encounter it.
Surprise!
Sorry I'm late. Did I miss anything?
No?
The shrine holds an abundance of ancient relics. Improve your lore.
Okay. I'm just the wise old man who got beat up once, and now I don't fight. I just read books.
And improve your mental capacity. Your eye, your good eye, catches the strange figures written on the ceiling. You find it hard to look away. Test your mental. That's like 17 dice for you.
5.
Success.
Success.
If you fail, there's some writing that seems to move on its own, and you get to hallucinate.
Oh, good.
But your good eye and your crossed eye did not see you failing.
They met in the middle.
Another good encounter phase.
Yeah, that went well.
Okay. But now we have Mythos phase to deal with.
The Mythos phase.
Oh, what's the deal with this? Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's if that symbol pops up,
Okay.
which
Well,
could
and-
be right. now.
But and this encounter, we do this. If you pass, you
That's if we go to location 7.
spend 2 clue tokens to shut this down.
Ooh, I can do that.
Okay, well, here is that symbol. Here's the Mythos card.
Crap.
First is Advance the Omen, which spawns a monster here. Shake it. Careful.
No,
careful.
it doesn't spawn a monster. The
Microphone.
the doom track goes up.
Oh, go back to the monster. Go back. Go back.
The-
Monster.
We've actually been really lucky, but it's that tentacle symbol. That's
Oh, that's the monster.
what spawn monsters.
It's
whatever.
the
Oh.
monster surge, and it'll be 2 monsters when it
Oh,
happens
we've
because
gotten
of
really lucky then.
because of 3 players. So now the red fires off. First thing is we advance the omen by 1. Dude.
Ka-choom.
Okay, which... No, this is the omen.
Oh,
To do.
doom track, omen track.
Well, and if we had a green out there, it would move for each green.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Then the next red is this, but there's nobody on water spaces.
Oh no, we killed the cultist. Oh no, it happens. Oh, even on the. Wow. Okay,
Okay.
I'm getting it now. No one's on water.
No, it does any... Oh, I do. I have this. I gotta roll. Gotta test my brain. I succeed. I'm comfortable in my paranoia. Stop handing me dice. I can't sleep. Can't stop shaking compulsively. I open up my suitcase and count everything, gripping everything I own so tightly. My hands start to bleed. It's the burden of greed. That's the event.
It's the bird.
Each investigator may discard any number of item possessions, then loses 1 health for each item possession he has.
Oh, dude.
So your greed does get you, especially you. How many items do you have?
Item.
So, I would get rid of the whip, but not that thing. Trade that. You're going to trade that to Troy, right?
Yeah. So if I get rid of the whip.
You'll suffer 2
This is a
hit
trinket.
points.
Doesn't say item.
Then it doesn't count.
This
So
is an
you'll,
item.
you'll
in a
suffer 2 hit points, keeping those 2 items.
Mind. Oh, I see. Okay.
Keep
Sure.
keep it. You put it back to you. That's yours. And that's gone.
Bullwhip is gone.
Put it back.
What about it?
Keep it with you. There
It's
you
with
go.
me.
Okay.
I have it over here so I remember I'm giving it a try.
Did you have any items? Jim?
Nope, I have ally.
Oh, nice.
It's me and my thugs.
I got a spell, so I'm lucky.
Wow, that burden of green. Oh, when we do spawn another gate.
Oh, lovely. This one is in
Istanbul.
not Constantinople.
And it is green, which is awesome because it already moved.
Nice.
So it's not going to move for a long time. Okay. That is it for Mythos.
Yep.
Man, I'm not going to say the words. But it sure seems a lot easier than normal. I said the words because I'm paranoid. Action phase. If I go there, I lose a sanity and become delayed. So I'm going to take a ship token. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to rest instead. I'm going
Okay.
to rest.
Try to get rid of that paranoia.
Nope. They're still out to get me. And I'm going to move there. Lose a sanity and become delayed.
Oh, and that was okay.
That's it.
I believe in you.
It's got to happen. Like
It
this-
has to.
Enough
Yeah,
of
this is how we win. We have to do this.
Okay.
Me. Gonna trade you this.
That's first action.
And
Thank
second
you.
action, I guess, would be to. I need to rest, but I also need to go over to Tokyo and close that thing.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, alright, then I'll go to Tokyo.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to return the favor. Spend an action, go to Tokyo. And I'm going to do some magic.
Ooh,
What's your
magic.
thing do when you improve a skill? Oh, okay.
I could prove it twice.
Here we go. I was looking at that glass you gave me, and I think I can do something.
Alright.
Feed the mind spell. That's my second action. Test lore. -1. So 3 dice.
What's your guy's name again? I keep forgetting his name.
Norman.
All right,
Norman
Norman.
Withers.
Do it, Norman.
That was awful. Dang it. Well, that would have been cool. If I pass, you improve a skill of your choice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But
It's blown up, right?
blew up in my face. Oh yeah, I didn't pass anything, so you don't improve anything. I rolled a 0. You were unable to sufficiently focus your mind. You wonder if you simply lack the mental discipline this spell requires. If you did not roll any 4s, which I did not, discard this card.
No.
So this spell.
An investigator may spend 1 clue token to reroll 1 die. Just so you know.
You could spend a mind instead of the clue token.
Oh, you're right.
Keep
Your
doing it.
turn.
Come on.
Keep doing it till
Come
you,
on,
till you
make this
succeed.
happen. Don't let that spell fizzle.
Do it again.
1 more at least.
No, that's once per round.
Okay. Well, you do have a clue token.
It wasn't even a 4, so the spell's still blown up. That sucked. I guess our luck had to turn eventually.
You know what's funny? You are casting it on her in the picture. Did you notice that?
No,
Pull it up.
Oh.
See, hold on.
Hold
Keep
still.
Keep it up. Look at this. There's the picture.
Mm-hmm.
There's her. That's the dress.
Yeah,
That's the lipstick if I ever saw it.
that's funny. That's
Well,
the
it makes
picture of what
sense
it looked
be-
like when it failed.
It makes sense because this would be the person to cast that on. When they
Well,
improve
yeah.
a skill, they improve twice.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what perfect timing this will be. Shoot.
Well,
How do you get more spells? Can I help you?
how do you go back?
Buenos
And,
Aires.
how do you go back and do that to me again?
Let's see. Gain ritual spells. Gain incantation spells.
So Buenos Aires it is.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll go back to Buenos Aires and cast it on myself.
Mhm.
Okay, you ready for encounter phase, guys?
Yeah.
Here's the one for me.
You
Go
can
back
do
up
it.
to Ryla Risen. Hundreds of deep ones surface. From the water crawling up the green stones. I hide myself. I would never hide myself.
Hundreds?
I've got 2 friends. I hide myself and watch their priest perform a strange ritual. Roll observation. -1. I need 2 dice, please. Come on, man. Enough of this. Do I have anything that's going to help me? Nope. Except rolling a 6.
Yes.
Although I can't understand the words, the ritual reminds me of a similar ceremony performed by human cults. If I pass this, other things happen. Lore -1. This one book that I read also talked about this. This was a really big book. No.
Nope.
Although I can't understand the words, the ritual reminds me of a similar ceremony performed by cults. I passed. If you pass, you recognize the moment when they will close their eyes and take the opportunity to escape. Place an Eldritch token on the actor of mystery. If I fail, I misinterpret the chant. Resolve the fail effect.
Oh, dude.
This is awful.
This is harsh.
Somebody else needs to be in here.
I've been saying that.
A loud croak informs me that one of the deep ones has spotted me. The monstrous fish creatures descend upon me from all sides and lose 3 health.
Okay.
I need to get over there.
Well, yeah.
So I'm done.
I guess we'll head that way.
All right, what do we got going on here?
You've got Tokyo or a clue token.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have to do... Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to mess with Tokyo and you mess with getting clues?
I think he should
Sure.
close Tokyo, to be honest.
You should close Tokyo.
Yep.
So what should I do?
The clue.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Clue.
It's in the city. Oh, I'm so glad I picked that. You see dozens of people with the distinct features of Deep One hybrids. They watch you constantly, and you'll have to fight to escape.
I can fight.
Then roll it, sister.
Kia.
Sure can. If you pass, you identify more families descended from the deep and gain this clue.
The clue is yours. You've gained
Mine.
the clue. The clue is yours.
Yeah. That was worth it. Speaking of worth it, you ready
Yes.
to travel to the Great Hall of the casino?
Oh.
The
It's an
book,
extended vacation. It's wonderful in here.
the book you are looking for is not on its proper shelf. You search the surrounding area, but after long hours, you've lost the will to keep searching. Test your mental capacity.
Okay.
One more.
I get a 5th. Dang it.
That's why I had him go, though. Because if anybody... It was 5 mine.
Yep.
No help? What's the crystal do?
Each 6 I roll when resolving
Oh.
a spell effect counts as 2 successes.
Okay, you cannot find the book, but perhaps you unknowingly already have the information you need. You may spend a clue token to close this gate. If you do not, it's delayed.
Yeah, that's definitely happening. Oh, that's definitely happening.
But
I'll lose a
mental.
sanity instead.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Done and done.
Cool.
Another good round for encounters, kind of, except mine. Mythos.
Mythos face.
And Carrie, you're right. This is such a fun game. We need to play more. So, guys, we're thinking of a new series where we go in depth for all of the expansions for a game, and Carrie's decided that it's going to be this one. So we're going to pick up some of the. Well, first we have to fight the different. We've already fought Azathoth.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're fighting Cthulhu. We fought one of the other ones, so we'll see how many. Is there 5 or do you
I
remember?
believe there's 5.
So-
4 or 5.
Okay,
See
so
what's
one
left.
or 2 more to fight in this expansion, but then we're going to rush out and make sure to pick up the next one and run through that. So that's going to be exciting. But between now and then, we really have to rally the people.
Rally the people.
All of the people.
So first thing that happens is we advance the Omen.
Whoa.
And we have no blue gates, so that doesn't
Yay.
move. This is why you close gates. Then we fire off the red,
Okay.
which is this, advance the Omen. There's no red gates. And this, I'm the only one on a C space that already has one, because it says that does not contain one, so it doesn't get an extra one.
Perfect.
Then we open a gate.
Open your mouth. Buenos Aires.
It's over by me. And it's blue.
It is blue.
Next time it advances the Omen, it's going to click on the Doom track. Okay? Rally the people. Event. The lead investigator gains 1 random ally asset from the deck.
Ooh.
So what you do, you flip top cards until you come to an ally. Just flip them one at a time.
Cat burglar.
All right. Is that from the top?
Oh no, I just did it from the bottom.
You pull cards
Mhm.
until you hit an... So go ahead and put it back wherever you think it was. And you pull... No. Oh, okay.
Just
You
randomizing.
rip cards from the top. You flip them one at a time until you says ally.
Good. Urban Guide.
Cool. This urban guide says if I'm on a city space, investigators on my space roll an additional die while resolving tests, except when resolving other world encounters. My guy says if I'm on a wilderness space, investigators on my space roll an additional die while resolving tests. So now I can do it in cities and wilderness.
That's pretty nice.
I need to start fighting monsters, by the way, because if I defeat a monster during combat,
Speaking
I
of
recover.
which,
If I defeat a monster during a combat encounter, I recover 1 sanity and gain a clue.
oh nice. We forgot a monster for Buenos Aires and for Istanbul. So let's get some monsters on there.
Yep.
And then actually, yeah, it sounds like we're going to be coming to here. So if you want to start fighting.
I was thinking I could go to maybe head down to Sydney, try to improve my strength, and then pop
It's
over.
not about strength. I'm good there. It's every other thing. So you should come here and go to lore.
Okay.
So because you can double it, right? When you,
Yeah. If I can go here and then pop over to here and do that real good.
Color out of space.
Don't look back. Don't look back.
No, that's what the tentacle means.
Oh no.
When this monster is spawned, move it to Tunguska.
Good. It can stay in Tunguska. Oh, that's the symbol.
So
It
I'll
does-
come and be Ectomer.
It does a thing upon spawning.
This guy doesn't have a symbol. I just want to see what he is. A gug. Ugh. It's a gross gug.
Yuck. Oh, now I have nobody to fight.
Oh, and that's the whole thing.
What's that?
No, I was just seeing if there's anything left on the card, but
Mm-mm.
like we smashed that.
No, after the noise and violence is over, one of the shopkeepers peers out from his shuttered windows, amazed to see us alive. He opens the window and calls out, "Is it over? Are we safe?"
Yeah.
You wave to let him know that everything's great. So he came and joined me. The urban... Oh, wait, that's here, sorry.
Cool.
The urban guide came and joined me. That's the one I said everything is fine.
So now it's our action phase.
Action phase.
You
Well,
resting?
I'm delayed.
Oh.
So,
So my turn.
I'm standing, and that's
Yep.
it. My turn's done.
Okay.
So were you going
Mm-hmm.
to rest
Us first.
one of each, and then move here? You, sir, are you headed over to that clue token?
Thinking about it. Did you? Oh, you just want to stay in Shanghai? You
Well,
good?
she moved to Shanghai from
Right.
here so she can improve her lore by 4, or up to 4. Because
Nice.
that's what's killing me over there is lore.
Lore. Then I'm thinking of trying to get to you.
It's only... Oh, wait. It's going to be 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
We need a couple boat tokens.
First action, bow token. Second action, move. Spend the bow token to move again.
Okay. That's...
And then on my next round, come get delayed.
But you can at least encounter it.
Yeah. I'll try to get that.
So now I encounter it.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can just encounter it. Ryla risen again. As I approach the uncharted island, I hear the sound of a cannon. Finally, it's a strength one. My ship is badly damaged, and if I hope to survive, I must overpower the crew aboard the gunship. Alert the source of the cannon fire. Strength -1, so I roll 3 dice. I roll 4 dice. I get +1, and I may re-roll a die when resolving a strength test.
Nice.
Glad it's not a combat.
Oh, you got the bullwhip.
Nope,
Nice.
I have hired muscle.
Oh, wow. That guy did the same thing as the bullwhip.
But he doesn't cost me greedy item blood.
Yeah.
So I succeed. Once I have control of the ship, I find that it was filled with cultists devoted to Cthulhu. I search through their notes for information about the island at observation -1. This is where it goes wrong. If I pass, I find a folder on everything I need to know. Place an Eldritch token on the active mystery. I pass.
Yes.
I need an Eldritch token, please.
There you go. We need 2 on that thing, right?
Well, that's what we're assuming. So that's a good thing.
Yep.
You're in Shanghai?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you can convince Chu Ming to help, he will use New China's vast resources to provide you with any sort of instruction you require. Influence, 2 dice.
Is it a test?
I don't know which 2 dice they are. They went all over the place.
Oh, let me reroll them.
I don't know what you rolled at all. Do you know what you rolled?
No, I
I
missed
thought
it.
it was these 2, but
Okay, then it's a 1 and a 2. If you pass, improve 1 skill. If you fail, lose 1 health as his men force you out onto the street.
okay. Is this a test?
It is a test.
Yeah.
So let me reroll one then.
Okay. No lucky rabbit today. Lose 1 health, and his men force you out onto the street. It's not a
The
good.
unluckiest Chen.
Dude, can't win any. Yeah.
Okay. You are headed to Sydney.
Sydney.
He's going to get stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Several passengers on underground train have been trapped by a tunnel collapsed. Oh, by a tunnel collapse. The dark and claustrophobic climb through the rubble is terrifying. If you pass, your nerves hold out. Just enough to help dig a clear path for survivors. So, test mind.
Mind is 5.
You pass.
Yes.
Gain 1 strength.
Now I'm a wise, buff old man. I'm not that buff.
Okay. So now we have done our encounters.
We have.
Mythos phase. Oh, I
yeah, we
need
did change.
I need to roll for this paranoia from the last red.
Oh, okay.
1 die, please.
1 die.
Oh wait, no, it's test. So I get 2 more dice. I pass.
Nice.
So nothing happens. I've passed that every time. So it sits here. I guess that's good, right? When you flip it, it's a bad thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. So now Mythos phase, because I'm probably about to have to do it again. Nope. This one's different. Oh, Monster Surge.
Gulp.
But we start with Advance the Omen.
That's the omen. Any blue? We have 1 blue.
So it gets
Doom
the
track.
Doom track gets moved.
Doom.
Then a Monster Surge happens. It says, knock cards onto the floor, and then on each space containing a gate that corresponds with the current omen.
Buenos Aires.
So Monster Surge says, give us 2 monsters on the Buenos Aires.
So you will have stuff to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Shogoth and the mummy. Oh, mummy has a thing. Let me see.
Goes to pyramids.
Move to the pyramids.
Okay. If there wasn't a blue, then we would spawn a gate
Ooh,
instead.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do you want to grab the card that fell?
No.
Or no?
No, I don't. Dimensional instability. We cannot believe that this gibbering lunatic was once the smiling, lucid lawyer we spoke to this morning. Collapsed. His trembling hands indicated empty air. The worlds collided, and the door collapsed. He abruptly pulls himself off the floor and looks out the small window of his cell. But so too will they pull. They will rip and tear, and a new door will open elsewhere. Event. Discard each gate that corresponds to the current omen and advance the doom track once for each gate discarded.
So this monster stays, the gate blows up,
Yep.
and the doom goes up.
By 1, because there was only 1 of those
Mm-hmm.
to blow up. Now, we now spawn 2 clue tokens.
We do. They're going to be in London and at 18. Middle of the sea. I don't like the middle of the sea ones.
Not until this mystery is solved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was the event. That was pretty, not too bad. So now what?
So I'm going to come here.
And I'm going to leave.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to...
You got a monster to fight still if you want to deal with him. If you want to make your way in a few turns to go fight whatever.
We have to spend clues equal to half the people.
Oh, okay. Okay. That'll be me then.
Next turn, that thing's gonna go off. Should I head over there to work on that, or
Do you have a train ticket?
I have a boat?
So if you spend a turn to get a train ticket, you can move 1 and then spend your train ticket.
Yep.
All right.
All right, so then I'm over there.
Mm-hmm. You're awake now.
Right, so I moved to, you're saying I moved to Buenos Aires?
Yeah. I mean,
Does that help us?
it's on the way to helping us. I mean,
We'd rather not deal with monsters, right?
yeah. Plus, I thought don't you get like bonuses for?
Oh, I do, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. I just wish I could do a second action. Oh, can I get a boat token?
Sure.
Let's do that.
Do you want to heal yourself?
I can't. There's a monster in the city.
Ew.
Slow rest
for the monsters.
for monsters.
All you.
So I'll get a train ticket,
But then spend
but
it.
then spend it.
Move and then spend it. Cool.
Nice.
And then Sydney,
I'm
Theodore
going to,
Beardling.
Gonna go sailing.
Do you want
across
to do
the
something
ocean
before
blue.
you go sailing?
Yeah,
Buy
very good.
something or rest
Yeah.
or...
Thank you.
You still need to rest, right? No. Yeah, you need hit points.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I would like to see us as close to full hit points as possible.
All right, I'll rest.
And
I'll
then
sail.
and delay.
Puh,
Lose a
delay.
sanity for stepping there.
Good thing
8
I rested.
brain points.
7.
Oh, 7. Cool. Okay. That's our actions.
Mm-hmm.
Encounter phase.
Encounter phase.
I want him so bad. I get so much dice.
Kia, this is Shogoth.
Let me pull him up on the screen. See what he looks like.
He's gonna scramble your brain.
Not if I scramble his first. Monster recovers all health during a red spawn phase. Okay. Let's just set him there. Oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
So first is my brain phase.
Yep.
3 brain dice. So does that hit him for 1?
No, this one doesn't damage him. It's just how much he scrambles your brain.
So he scrambles me for 2.
Yeah.
Got it. Understood. Then this one damages him.
Mm-hmm. Now this is the one where if you'll take the difference in damage. So like, if you only roll 1 success, he's gonna hit you for 1. If that
Okay.
memory
And it's
serves.
-2.
It's -2, so I am 4, 5, so I'm rolling 3.
And you still get to re-roll 1.
And I still get to reroll 1.
Nice.
City space,
This guy's beefy.
but it's not a
I
test.
have not seen a monster this strong yet.
Wow.
2 successes, and you can. Oh, perfect.
Well, but I need 4.
This means you have to fight him again, but here.
Half die. Now it's an official failure.
So you hurt him for 2, but you don't get hurt back.
Okay. And then I have to fight again? Right now?
Oh wow, I've never looked into that. Whether the fight continues or not. I want to say yes.
Well, it must not, and I'll show you why. That ability right at the bottom.
Recovers. Oh, you're right.
So he gets the wounds for now,
Mm-hmm.
but if the comet comes during the Omen phase, or Mythos phase, then he'll recover all of that,
Yep.
and I'll be leaving.
I'll mop up
No, I'll
Buenos Aires with him.
literally leave. Because that's just too much output.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of damage output, you and Gug,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and roll your brain.
Gug.
I get +1 during combat encounters.
Yeah.
With for brains.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, you suffer 2 sanity damage, unless you're no, it's not a test. So you suffer 2 sanity. And we got
Gotcha.
we have a pile of brains over here. Now you roll your strength -2. Why we're fighting these buff people is beyond me.
Strength -2.
Yep. So
Oh, I don't have the +1 strength thing anymore, huh?
Mm-hmm.
okay, you suffer 3 hit points. Does that kill you?
Yep.
Cool. So let me see your card, and we'll put this guy back here. Let me see this. When you reach the hospital, you find Lily's things, but she is not in her bed. Gain all of her possessions. You quickly find that she's been kidnapped by cultists.
Oh, that's what we read if we go pick up her stuff.
Oh, so she's dead there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that what that symbol is?
Oh yeah, you just put the heart on her, so you know she's gone.
Okay, so we read that once we find her.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to give her a new person.
You want to pick or you want to be random?
Let's be random. Here's my stuff. Here's my stuff. Mark Harrigan, the soldier.
Mark.
He's beefy.
Get set. Go. Where does he? Where does he start? It's on the back of your card.
Space 14, Northern Europe.
Okay.
He heard about the death of Lily.
Any more? One more life. And
There's a 3. He's not too sane, but he's strong.
Do you start with any equipment? They'll say on the back.
I need his photo.
starts with a revolver asset and kerosene asset.
Both very useful.
38 revolver.
Boy.
It says you and one monster on your space each lose 1 health as an action. And I cannot become delayed or gain a detained condition unless I choose to.
That's nice.
Oh, so I need to get over there.
Well, once you level up some of your skills, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where am I at? Where did I start?
Right above where
Northern
you died.
Europe.
Yeah.
Your encounter.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready for you to be ready. Ryla has risen again. You swim up to the slimy rocks and walk onto the corpse city of Ryla. Inside, cyclopean green stone blocks meet at non-Euclidean angles. The very sight of this alien construction threatens to shatter your mind. So protect that mind by rolling. -1.
So 4.
Nothing shall shatter your mind this day.
Ting ting.
Trying not to focus on the architecture, you instead take note of a series of hieroglyphics inscribed on the walls. You desperately try to interpret them for useful information. -1 book. Lore, that is.
Okay.
You have passed.
Yes.
Place 1 Eldritch token on this mystery, which solves this mystery at the end of the Mysto phase.
Perfect.
So this is going to be solved.
Sweet.
Well done. Oh, wait, that's this. Okay.
Interesting. I thought we'd get the location to go away, but I guess it's a persistent.
Yeah, because that's an effect on here. It's probably going to do it on other places here in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's encounter phase.
Yep.
So now Mythos.
The Mythos phase.
This is called the Tide of Despair. A cold, bitter wind howls through the trees, and people everywhere cling to their fires and blankets. The chill has settled into your bones, and there's no warmth to be found. Start by advancing the Omen track, and now the Doom for Avery Green that's on the board.
Doom.
Then we fire the red things. Advance the Omens track by 1. Any blues on the board?
Nope, just the green.
Then I roll test 3 brain.
This is a red thing too. Does it need to go off?
I pass
will.
this.
Ooh, nice.
Everything will go off. This, nothing happens. Wait, sea space? Is she on a sea space? Trains don't go to the sea, right?
No, but I am.
But
Oh,
there's
that's
already
already
one
has a
there.
thing.
So now, what about monsters? Oh, he
He
gains all
fully
health.
heals, which is sucky.
Yeah, that's awful. That needed to not happen.
Yep.
That's why I'm leaving.
Fair
Because it's
enough.
just ridiculous. I think, is that every red thing?
Yeah, I don't see any others on this side.
Okay. I guess that's it. So now we spawn a gate.
Spawn a gate. What is our fate?
Arkham.
That was my hometown. I better go check that out.
Yeah.
Arkham has a Loiger.
That's where all the loigers go. No loigering. Alright.
To be confused with a Liger.
So now this Ryla Risen is solved. We are 1/3 of our way to winning the game. There. And now the new one pops up, right?
Yep.
The stars are right. All around the world, Cthulhu's worshippers and those sensitive to his dreams have been plagued by madness. They rush to the sea to witness the Ancient One's return. When this card enters play, move each clue token on the game board to the nearest sea space.
Oh no.
So, one, well, is this the sea? No,
It's not C, but
because it has to be blue, right?
Yeah,
So 1, 2, so it goes over there. Because it's only 2 away.
Oh, that's not C.
down.
Nope.
Down. Yep.
Oh, so even that though, 1, 2, 3, it's still going to be the closest sea space.
Okay.
Is it, this one's already on a sea space.
Yeah, this one
Moves
pushes up. There.
When this after an investigator resolves a research encounter, he may spend 1 clue he gained from that encounter to put it here. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are clues equal to 3, we solve the mystery. So after investigator resolves a research encounter, which
What's
are
a
clue tokens,
research? Oh, you're right.
these.
Crap.
When we've solved these, we may spend 1 clue we gained from this and place it here.
And they're all in the ocean, which is going to trigger Cthulhu's thing.
Only if we're already there, and we won't be delayed if we're already there. We can become delayed if we move into it.
Okay.
So if we get there quicker, the better.
Man.
Okay.
Okay.
That's going to be it for all of that.
Mm-hmm. So this stays, but
Yep,
I think
that's
this
gone.
leaves now.
Yeah, that has no bearing. So now we have action phase. Where am I? I'm leaving Buenos Aires. That's where I am.
Mhm.
1, 2. I have yes, please. San Francisco me.
You got a boat?
I've got lots of boots.
Burp, burp.
Can I spend another boat?
No.
So boat to go to that clue token? No?
Boat,
Maybe look it up.
and then ticket.
Kind of important to know.
What I'm saying is from Buenos Aires, I move once,
Right.
then spend 2 boat tickets.
I think one's the max.
Okay, cool. Here's my boat ticket to get me to San Francisco. And then I will rest in San Francisco.
Nice.
I need a heart, please? Or, you know what? No, I don't. I can make it.
Cool. Here's some bonuses for
Tanks. All right, Gavin McLeod.
Mark Harrigan.
I'm going to move the mouse off the bottom. There we go.
Okay. So the name of the game is to get those clue tokens, huh?
The ones in the sea. Because once you recover them, you immediately drop them on this. And once we have 3 on this, we beat this mystery. Then 1 more mystery to go, and we'll have 1.
Okay, so if I move and get a boat token, that way next turn I
That's
can
going
go.
to be a beautiful thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, yes, perfect. Love it. Yep, you're absolutely right. Because then you can improve something there too, right?
Yeah,
Your
my
mind?
mind.
Won't hurt.
I mean, it's really good right now, but that's okay. Always
I
improving.
am stuck here.
You're delayed, right? Hey, but you shut it down, so it's not.
Oh yeah, and I
you
cannot
did
be
the
delayed.
thing.
So that's good.
She can't be delayed. It's her person's ability.
Oh, even by
Unless she
yeah.
wants to.
That's nice.
Why would you ever
We'll
want
just
to?
fight through
There
tentacles.
may be who knows what kind of bonus.
The tentacle fighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So
Activities.
I moved. Wait, now it's encounter phase.
Mm-hmm.
Could you?
San Francisco.
Thank you. Let's see what it says on San Francisco. Inspector Jack Mannion is looking for information about the tongs in Chinatown. If you can help him, he'll teach you the basics of police work in exchange. You may spend 1 clue token to improve eyeball. Yes, I will.
Nice. Eye.
An eye for an eye.
Blink.
Jack Harrigan at your service. Get it? I'm being an imposter.
Hey,
Cool.
I had a brother named Jack. To smirch his honor.
Speaking of Jack, you are in Rome.
I am.
Well, when in Rome,
You
here's
fight.
what we read. You're invigorated to visit a magnificent cathedral. Improve your brain.
Oh,
Sweet.
so you double improve.
No,
No,
She's
that's the
dead.
other.
Oh, that's right.
she's double dead.
Aw.
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 Okay. In the basement, you find a mosaic depicting robed men. Again, I thought that said robbed. Robed men bowing before a great
Bowling?
fire. To your honor, to your horror, you guys.
Wow.
To your horror, it's surrounded by scorch marks that resemble human silhouettes. Test your mind -1.
So
4.
4.
Nope, you are fine. You would have been paranoid like me otherwise.
Ah.
Okay.
I get a middle of the ocean card.
This.
Um.
Oh, no. You
This.
get a green, but I read the water. Yep.
Mhm.
While at sea, you discover a signal fire on a small island, but don't find any people. You search the beach for signs of life with your eyeballs.
What do I see? My eyeballs are 3.
Past, indeed. You spot a person hiding behind large stones.
I see you.
Gain a clue.
You get a clue.
And then do the same thing. Flip cards from the top of the deck till you get an ally.
An ally. You there. Climb on my boat, and I'll save you. My personal assistant.
So now shuffle all those other back in. What's he do?
Oh, that's so nice. I gain 1 handshake. And I may
Yay.
reroll 1 die when resolving. I can go buy stuff now, probably, maybe.
Fantastic. That was a good round.
Mm-hmm.
We all improved something that round, didn't we?
I think we
I
did,
think
yeah.
so, yeah.
Stats, ally. You got a...
He's so much better
What'd you
than
get?
his
You got
Chen.
stats.
I got an eyeball.
Nice. Stats and allies. I like it.
All right. That's the encounter phase.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have Mythos, though.
That's what's going to kill us.
What's that?
Mythos deck ending.
Is it a game over if it ends?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's... Okay. Haunting nightmares. You wake up in mid-scream, and your heart is racing. What little you can remember of your nightmare was so visceral and horrific that you dread falling back asleep. Advance the omen track. Is there any red gates?
Arkham. Boom.
Then we fire off any red things, which is advance the omen track. Any blue gates?
No.
Okay. Then I roll my brain test and stay paranoid all day long. Then I do any other red stuff. Oh, is anybody at sea that's not with token?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm good.
That was this. Is there any red for monsters? He fully heals, but he's healed. What does he do?
Ligor. Each investigator on this space.
Zip. And then that's it for red. Not bad.
Okay.
Spawn a gate.
Spawn a gate.
London.
It's gonna be great. And a
Did you get
monster.
monster?
Yeah.
That's a monster.
So many things to
Cultist.
fight. Oh, another cultist.
Okay. All right. He has the green thing, so does he flip over right away? Or it just says read the back of the...
Use the cultist information.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be it. We need to get out to sea. But that's why I moved up there, though, so...
Mm-hmm. I won't be able to do it till next turn, but I'm going to try to head back through Sydney to get over to the middle of the ocean.
Okay. Okay. Oh, so to get this one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go right there and just stay there. See if I can't get them both.
Yeah,
Two
and
turns.
you can boat up to the Antarctic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys. I think
Let's go clue hunting.
we got a plan. So it is now the action phase.
I think so.
I'm going to rest to get 1 and 1 back
Remind me, just double check with that card. The only way to put clue tokens on it is
from the sea spaces.
okay.
Then I'm going to use
I have some clue tokens. And I'm like, oh, maybe I can just plug them in.
5 or 6. Come on. I mean, at least I've been passing during the Mythos phase.
Yeah.
So it really hasn't been affecting me. And then move me on out to sea if you would.
Ooh.
I'm fully healed. Almost. I'm almost. I'm 5/5 out of 6/6. What's that? Oh, move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you want to do something before that?
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can do something in Rome.
What are my options?
Buy stuff. Roll
Buy
handshakes.
or well, you're fully healed. Yeah.
Roll handshakes. Just
Let's
do
roll
it.
handshakes. Yeah.
2 successes. Go. 1, 2.
Oh, I got it.
One.
There's the other.
There's two. Oh man,
Left-handed
Sanctuary,
roll.
Fine Clothes, King James Bible. Those are all things you can have.
One helps your lore, it looks like. The Bible.
No.
We rerolled 1 die when resolving a brain
Brain
test. During combat. Oh, when you perform a rest, you recover 1 additional sanity. I'll read my Bible and feel better. Fine
Each
Clothes is
six-
kind of meh.
It's good for fighting monsters. That's what Fine Clothes is for, because it gives you an extra success, right?
Mhm.
Extra success when you do this, when you roll for items.
Oh,
And this gives me.
That one's pretty good. It can help your mind. Actually, you have really low mind, so that might.
no, she has low lore. She has 5 mind.
Or sanity. I mean,
Oh, you mean those?
You'll
down
recover
here?
extra when
you,
you rest.
you recover an extra sanity when you
Ah.
rest, which might help.
Each 6 you roll and from.
What's that other thing over there?
Sanctuary. When
No,
you gain
other thing.
carbine rifle. Once per round, you may gain 5 strength during a combat encounter.
I have that right now with kerosene.
Oh,
Oh, you discard.
Which
That's
one do
good.
you guys think would be
the
I think
Bible.
The Bible is probably the most
Okay.
beneficial.
okay?
Now you can move up to the
Okay, so
Unless you want to find clothes and just like James Bond it.
Refill it.
We gain another bullwhip.
And you are headed.
I am headed back to Sydney.
And what you doing in Sydney? Finding a bullwhip?
I don't need a ticket. I just got this personal assistant out in the middle of the ocean. So yeah, let's see if I can find some stuff. Influence is now 2.
There it is.
I may reroll 1 die when resolving a test.
Bullwhip. Bullwhip.
Bullwhip or a bank loan.
We've been down that road. How is your... Oh, your strength is kind of good, huh?
That's a 3.
Oh, then it's not kind of good.
Okay, I'm doing it. I'm
Okay.
taking out a debt to get a carbine rifle.
So let's give you a different debt. Just in case. There's a different debt. I don't know if
you're
there's...
supposed to shuffle them in or not. Yeah.
I think you're actually supposed to stack them all. It doesn't matter.
All right.
Just in case.
I'm in debt.
You-
Next, what popped up is a 4-cost double-barreled shotgun, if anyone wants that.
Okay. But for now, it's encounters.
For now, it is encounters.
Here we go.
You can do it!
I am in the water. I listen intently as the island natives tell a folk tale. Observation -1. So I get 2 dice. 3 plus 1 is 4. That's not anything I needed. If I pass, I do something. If I fail, the story has a damaging effect on my mind and gain a hallucinations condition. Okay. So that's me.
All right. Now another one for Mark.
Oh,
Mark Harrigan.
so do I probably discard them now and then shuffle them all in?
Yeah, it makes sense. At
Okay.
the end of the round.
You're also in the sea. As you stare across the water, a webbed hand reaches from below the surface and grabs your leg. A deep one monster ambushes you. If you defeat it, gain this clue. If you do not, gain a leg injury. So, let's put him up.
I got this.
Oh, yeah.
This
You
cake.
You should beat him easily. That's your mind, so you suffer 1 mental.
Hang tight. I can
Oh, yeah.
roll a die. Is it a mind test or in a combat
This
encounter?
is a combat encounter.
Mm-hmm.
But is the mind test during the combat encounter?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So I get to re-roll 1.
Yes. Suffer 1 brain damage.
1. Ah.
Now you roll your fight, and you want 2 successes.
Oh, I still get 1 more dice because I have 5
Oh,
of mine.
okay, roll 1 more. You suffer 1 brain damage.
Okay. now I do fight.
Yeah, and I would say use the kerosene. Like, this is the time. You get this clue, we're 1/3.
You get 6 strength because of your revolver.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Can you, well,
I just need to hit
we've
1,
seen you
right?
not. No, you need 2. He's got 2 hit points.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
2.
There it is.
Okay. So if you defeat it,
Mark Harrigan.
gain this clue and 1 additional clue. You can put 2 on this.
I'm gonna do that. How do I put that on there? Do I just say?
Oh no, you get 1 on you and 1 on here. Sorry.
Oh.
It limits us to 1 per.
Okay.
So you actually still get 1 though.
So yeah,
So I
you
can
get.
put 1 on next time. Somehow.
No, you have to. When you investigate a research encounter, you may spend 1 clue. Oh, you gained from that encounter.
Mhm.
So in this particular encounter, you gained 2. It's limiting you to putting 1 of them here. So if you go to another place and gain 1, you can put it on there.
So basically, you rolled so well that you got an extra 1 that you can use later for something else.
For re-rolling dice.
Okay.
Good news is, there you be.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gang. We now have to do encounter you, Sydney.
Sydney, I go.
The Theosophical Society is excited to hear what knowledge you've gained during your travels. You may spend 1 clue.
Many things.
If you do, they share with you their regiment that they wouldn't share with me. Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
Stronger you get, spend a clue. You should do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll spend the clue.
We are way too late in the game.
Did you want to spend a mind instead of a clue?
I think I'm gonna spend a real clue this time.
Okay.
So now your strength is +2. You're 4.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you're like more apt to.
I'm what's his name? Master Roshi.
Yeah.
Puffs out.
Yep. So that's all of our encounters.
Yep.
Well, let's move on to the mythos.
The mythos phase.
This is the storm. The wind
The storm
suddenly
is
picks
here.
up, causing a shiver despite the clear blue sky. Looking to the horizon, you see steely gray clouds approaching. So we've got the omen track, and there's a green, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Doom.
Oh man.
We've got red here, moves the omen track,
Blue.
which moves the doom. We've got a red here. I need 3 dice, please. A lot.
Man, that's what we need.
So I got hallucinations. I flip this card. I now see that all this supposed evidence I've been collecting is just nonsense. Discard all of my clues. None. Your head feels so clear now. All the monsters and conspiracies I've been hunting are obviously figments of my imagination and goodbye hallucination. Now paranoia. I have to check for that one. I now flip this card. Violent outbursts. I felt anger coiled up inside me for such a long time, all game. I just can't control it any longer. I lash out at anyone near me. Each other investigator on my space loses 2 health, and I discard 1 ally. Then flip this card. I stay paranoid. I lose an ally. I'm going to go ahead and lose the Urban Guide.
Goodbye, Urban Guide.
And then that's that red one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Eldritch Horror token there. I have one. But you're not delayed because you didn't move onto it.
Mm-hmm. And 1 for
Okay.
your
Yep.
space.
But I'm never leaving until this is solved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, each investigator discards clues equal to the number of rumor mythos cards in play, so you guys both have to discard 1 clue.
Aw.
Man, I was
If there are no rumors in play, draw and resolve a rumor mythos card, and from the game box. Got it. Okay.
we were kind of ignoring that space 7. That's starting to really hurt us.
Not yet. We have to lose 1 more clue due to it,
Yeah.
because you have to spend 3 anyway to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
So far, it's only cost us 2 clue tokens. I get that it's advancing the Doom track,
Yeah.
but that's because gates aren't closing. If we closed gates, it wouldn't matter that the Doom track moves.
Yep.
There's
Do
1
you
of
want
each, isn't there?
Yeah. Do you want me to focus on gates then?
It doesn't matter. No, I mean,
Or are we probably not going to get this
Well,
one? Huh?
you might as well. There's no more clues near you. So.
yeah, you're going to go to that one anyway.
Mhm.
So that was that. Now we spawn a gate,
Oh, good.
which means the next time we advance on green,
San Francisco.
another monster.
San Francisco. There's a cultist in San Francisco.
All right, that's it. We're close to losing this. I don't know how many mythos cards. I'm not going to count because you're not probably supposed to, and I don't want to. But we need to get these clue tokens handled.
Well, hopefully you and I can get these clues, and then
I'll work on
Mark
gates.
can shut down a gate, and that should slow things down. Hopefully.
So, this action on my card.
Mm-hmm. You can use it as one of your 2 actions during the action phase.
For
right?
reals.
Mm-hmm.
Component action. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then I'm doing that. Test my influence. If I pass, I just get another ally.
Nice.
Nope. For my second action, I'll yell at everybody and pass. Like, I can't rest. I can't do anything.
I just realized, I think you can rest. There's no monsters there.
Okay. It's 1 and 1. So since I rested, I get to roll a die. Get rid of this paranoia. Oh, it's cocked. Taking it. That's cocked too, though. I can't take
What do you need to roll to get rid of
5 or a 6.
Oh.
Okay. You are headed to...
I'm headed to London. I'm going to pick up
Rest
a train. Yeah, I'm going to pick up a train.
No, it's
Should I
got to
pick
be ocean for you.
Oh, no, I'll pick up an ocean ticket.
So you're not resting. You're moving and picking up a ticket? Or are you resting and moving?
Should I have rested?
It's up to you.
You'd only get the 1 mind.
Yeah.
You
I
get
think
1 mind and 1 health.
She's a max
I'm
now.
a max.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, ticket. Thank you.
Now you have a ticket to
Don't do it.
beat me. It's too late. It's done. It's just by whom and how quick. I hesitated by thinking about doing it, but he just said, "No, I'm gonna let it out." All right, which
Okay.
one?
Rest in Sydney. I need to do that, and then I'm going to move to that clue. And hopefully, let's see what happens.
All right, so starting with me over there.
Mhm.
It is C. In the middle of the night, I see an army of deep ones climbing in and out of the water. Observation -1. Ooh, yay. 5. If you fail, lose 3 sanity and a deep one monster ambushes me. Oh, thank you, because I'm going to rip this deep one a new one. Oops, this goes here. And first I test my mind, which is 3. And I succeed by 1, so I lose 2 sanity. No, 1 sanity. He only hits me for 2. But now, I roll lots of muscle.
Nice.
I have 4, I have 5 muscle. But this is -1, so I have 4 muscle.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
3 successes.
I recover 1 sanity for defeating a monster during a combat encounter, and I gain 1 clue. And I will put it right here. And then defeated him. Oh no! I've wrecked this set for all to not see. So he's done, I recovered 1 of those sanity, which is nice.
Very nice.
And he's gone, so take that and a bag of chips. You, sir,
That
have...
went
Oh,
well.
no. Carrie. You have a fight. Let me see. Cultist, right?
The cultist. That should
So
be.
lose a sanity right off the bat.
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah.
auto brain scramble.
And now it's the auto punch him in the face scramble.
Mm-hmm.
Roll all your dice.
Shoot him with your.
6, right?
Is he just a 1 health guy?
Yeah.
I can lose a health to make him lose a health.
You can roll 6 dice and do it for free. And not lose a health.
Oh, yeah. It's an action to do that.
When does it
It
happen?
would have happened before, instead of getting a boat ticket, roll dice.
Mm-hmm.
Roll dice.
Yeah, instead of getting.
Oh,
Roll
I
dice.
didn't know I could.
Roll
I didn't
dice.
know I could attack a monster.
You can kill the monster right then and there.
Yeah. He is puny.
So now you can walk up into the gate,
Oh, yeah.
and you are in the Lost Carcosa. It seems like we've been in this one, but we haven't because there's the discard pile. At an elaborate masquerade, you talk to a decadent partygoers who are all maneuvering to be declared as the proper heir to the crown. Roll influence, which is 2 for you. You have anything to do that again? Any rerolls?
Influence.
You suddenly realize you're speaking to the phantom of truth. Lose 1 sanity. Fear threatens to overwhelm you when you realize that he's not wearing a mask. Roll mind.
You're good at that.
You're fine. You'd get paranoid if you didn't.
Ah.
Well, good thing you have a Bible,
Mm-hmm.
because when you rest next turn, you're going to get 2 sanity back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Witchroom.
Yep. Here we go.
You're at sea, and you also hear the natives all tell a folk tale. Observation -1.
Fail. Crap.
Anything to re-roll?
Observation -1. No. That's
Okay.
it.
You, sir, begin to hallucinate as the story takes hold of your mind. Don't read that side.
Shoot.
Okay. That was our encounter phase.
A little kooky.
Well, I got 2 on it now.
Yep.
Mythos phase. Desperate times. They are that. You hear it again and again on the news. Every day the world takes another step toward utter annihilation. You ask yourself, how much would you sacrifice to prevent this disaster? Even if you could only grant humanity 1 more day of existence, could you honestly say that the price was too high? First we have the Omen track. Red. Is it red? out here?
Arkham's red.
And what about? Okay.
Blue.
How many gates do we have out?
3.
4.
Oh, 4. Sorry.
Red goes. Then we have fireball, so it goes again to blue. How many blues?
2.
There's 2 blues?
Or no, 1 blue. 2 greens.
That's next. Then I have to test one more, please. I lose an ally and then flip this card. I guess I'll... No, I'm keeping the Lodge Researcher.
Mm-hmm.
And then you test yours for hallucinations.
Oh, okay.
We're at red.
We're at red.
All red things fire off right now.
Okay, hallucinations first.
Okay. Or you pick. I mean, you got to test them all.
Okay, test mine. Good there.
Yep.
Debt. I don't roll. It just happens.
Yep.
Make a deal. Walking into the alley, you hear the distinct ticking of a watch. An intruder dressed in a fine black suit stands in the shadows of my boat in the middle of the ocean. He tells you that he'll help you in exchange for an undefined favor. You may gain a dark pact condition. If you do not, the ticking noise begins to hypnotize you. Advance doom by 1. We're too close. I'm going to have to take a dark pact condition. And then this card is discarded. I'm sure nothing bad happens with a dark pact.
Okay. I think that's... Are there any monsters with red? I see
so
one.
Terrifying. Okay. Cultist.
Nothing. The next one, though.
Each investigator on this space.
And then the other one heals.
Yep.
So that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Now we spawn a gate. And then we lose the game.
Rome.
To Rome.
It's
And then
an
what's
infested area here.
Yeah, it's Europe. Okay.
Oh, he has a tentacle. Wraith. When this monster is spawned, the lead investigator gains a cursed condition.
Oh, good. I was looking for one of those.
When this monster is defeated, an investigator may discard a cursed condition.
Only 6s count as successes on my tests.
Oh! That is cursed. That's really cursed.
Okay. So we ready for... Oh, event.
Mm-hmm.
Doom advances by 2 unless the lead investigator gains a dark pact. Yep, I'll take it.
Dude,
I should actually not take it and just get this over with.
Well, I know, like, he's still alive. Like, we still have a chance. It just gets a lot harder.
Yeah. No, I'll take it.
This dark pact, it looks really intimidating. Whenever the red check comes up now, we have to roll a die.
Yep,
And
on
a
one we have to...
fulfill it.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Ready for action phase?
Yep.
Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to rest and gain this. And then also take my other action, which roll 2 I need 2 dice. Probably need the board back.
I summoned a helper.
Yes.
I get an ally of my choice from the reserve or discard pile. Is there an ally in the reserve?
Nope.
Okay, let me see the discard pile.
It's your 2 boys.
I'm just seeing which one I want. I want hired muscle. Okay, carry your action.
My action.
I think you should go to Rome.
Okay.
Wait, we need to close green. Where
Because
is
green's
she?
gonna pop. I can. Oh.
You don't have a train ticket.
Yeah.
Well, Rome it is. I mean, Rome, if you want to.
Did you catch that? There's another green over there, but I still.
The reason I say green, because
Yeah.
I know.
Well, technically that, and then so it'll be
it's
green
gonna
and then
it's
blue.
gonna happen anyway.
Yeah, that
It's gonna happen anyway because of the
That
stars
really-
aligned.
shoot.
How do we get rid of that?
By
We
spending
go
3
to-
clue tokens over there.
We go to location 7.
All right. Who's in Rome?
It's a wraith.
That's the guy. If we kill him, your curse condition goes away.
So you can move to Rome and lose a health, so he loses a health.
Okay.
That'll start the process.
Or should I move to?
Oh, you need to
Rome and
rest.
health? Yeah. Right.
No, you can't move to Rome and rest because there's a monster. So you can
So
rest.
I rest first.
Yep, gain 2 sanity, and then move to Rome.
Okay.
Off to Rome.
Okay. And what about Thurston?
I got to stay there and try to beat that.
Okay. Let's stay here and try to beat this.
I will rest. 6, so I get 1 mind.
Okay.
And then I try to roll for my hallucinations.
Oh yeah, thank you. I rested also. Paranoia. No.
Nope. I'm still hallucinating.
I'm still paranoid that this dark pack will curse me.
It's going to. I'm terrified. Okay, that's it. I don't want to move. There's nothing else to do.
My sea encounter says I wake up on a reef with no sign of my ship. An enormous star spawn rises from the sea. Why, thank you. It's exactly what I wanted. Rises from the sea and places its thoughts in my mind. I may gain a dark pact condition to gain this clue, and a Mists of Ruch spell. If I do not, discard this clue and Starspawn monster ambushes you. Oh, I will gain a dark pact all day and get this clue. So I'll get that clue, and I will put it on this thing,
Nice.
thus solving this mystery,
Wonderful.
which means you don't have to.
So close.
I get a dark pact.
Double dark pact.
Don't care.
Can we beat the next one before
Take
the 2
my
ticks?
life. Now, does the new mystery pop right now?
It says at the end of the mythos phase, right?
Oh, that's right. You're right. So this hits here. It sits here.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Oh, this doesn't go here though. Oh, I get a Mists of Rayla spell.
Yay! I bet nothing bad happens with that.
During the encounter phase, I may test lore, and if I pass, I may choose an encounter as if there's no monsters there.
Oh.
We'll deal with that later,
Okay,
if at all.
sneaky.
Yours. Want to hand me the Wraith? Okay. Your mind is at -1, your strength is at -1, so you're going to roll 3 dice for your mind first. Nice. He does no damage.
Amazing.
When this monster is... Oh, we did that already. Your strength is at -1.
Oh. So I'm at 5.
Okay, cool. 2 is all you need. Nope, 1 more. So roll 1 more die.
I can discard this to gain +5 during combat encounter. So I would get 5 more dice. If I discard this?
I mean, we're so close to the end, you may as well.
Yeah.
Alright, so I just need 1.
There you go.
Success.
There it is.
When he's dead, I can lose my curse. And he's dead. He does not go back in the battle. Only cultists go back in the battle. I'm 99% certain of that.
Cool.
Now do I pop
Now you
portal?
go into
Mm-hmm.
that, which is the future. You find yourself in a familiar city, but there's no electricity. The only light comes from the greenish moon, and the sound is distant screaming. You can feel your reason being overrun by fear. Roll your mind. It's 5 dice. That's a success. Resisting the urge to panic, you find a large metal and glass machine that has electricity sparking across its surface. You try to learn how to operate it with lore.
Oh.
Best guess is
Yeah,
as good as
reset.
anybody.
The one book you read
Yeah.
was not about this machine. If you fail, you receive an electrical shock, losing 2 health.
Bzz. You got tons of hit points.
You have not closed a gate today.
Yeah, I have.
Okay. Moving on.
Thought I have.
You, sir. Here?
Think over Tokyo.
Yeah.
I'm
You-
here.
you're
Might as
here.
well. Might as well go for that clue.
All right. You are in the sea, and during the night, you hear the sounds of the crew battling some unseen enemy. Suddenly, you're face to face with one of the fish-like monstrosities. Gain this clue. So that clue is yours.
Okay.
Lose 1 sanity.
Sanity lost.
A deep one monster ambushes you, and if you defeat it, you find an odd relic, the Ruby of Ryla. So
Okay.
this deep one, which is nothing to you, go ahead and
I got
roll
my
2 for
carbine rifle.
roll your mental
Willpower.
willpower.
I got a
does-
5th.
Does hit you for 1 sanity.
Okay.
And then fisticuffs -1.
Okay. I will once per round. Add 5 during the combat phase. So 9, I roll 8. There's
2?
4. It's
Oh.
2 successes.
Oh, you're good. You only needed 2.
Okay.
So now you gain a relic. And the name of the relic, do you have the relic deck? It's
I
called
do.
the Ruby of Ryla.
The Ruby of Ryla.
Nice.
Item, magical. Once per round. During the action phase, you may spend 1 sanity and perform 1 additional action.
That's beautiful for somebody with so much sanity.
Yeah.
All right. So the state of this... Oh, wait. We have to wait for the Mythos phase, huh?
Yep.
Mythos phase incoming.
Here we go.
Phew. We don't have to roll for our dark packs yet.
Yay!
Omen moves. Or, I'm sorry. Omen moves. Doom is green.
Mm-hmm.
Twice.
Twice.
Yep.
1, 2. So he wakes up. Correct?
I think so. Oh, yeah, that's 0. Yeah. Oh, crap.
So, risen from the sea, when an investigator moves onto a space containing Eldritch token, he becomes... Oh, no. So, wait, he's just awake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Now if we defeat 3 mysteries, he's harder to beat. Had we done it when he was asleep, we just win.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have to do it and fight him to
Mhm.
win. That's cute. So nothing happens as a result of this. It's just life stinks. Monster Surge.
Oh, good. This is going to suck.
Is it for green?
2 on every green.
Yep.
2 on every green.
2 on Istanbul,
Holy
2
cow.
on San Francisco.
There's 2 and
No specials.
there's 2.
No specials.
Oh, I took one of those 2 clue tokens off of there
Gotcha.
and I put it on here. It's
Oh.
it's already on there. Okay. Spawn 2 clue tokens.
8 in Tunguska.
Yep.
8 is here.
Then ongoing. Investigators cannot perform rest actions.
Crap.
When a red is spawned, we discard this.
Okay.
Now that's done. This is gone.
Nice.
And we are on to the 3rd mystery, which is Watching the Stars. When this card enters play, spawn the Cthulhu Epic Monster on space 12. I have those.
Space 12. It's way over here.
TikTok Man, Nug, Shubnigrith, Cthulhu. Was that his wife? Space 12. Cthulhu and Cthulhu.
Cthulhu and Cthulhu.
Okay. Then, at the end of the Mythos phase, if Cthulhu Epic Monster is defeated, solve this mystery. Oh, how do I get there and kill her?
She's way down here.
I have boat tokens. Does not help me.
Well, I guess that doesn't matter much anymore.
Well, I guess a boat token does help me. I have to... Nope. I need to come this way. Can't go through 3 freaking monsters.
Where do you pick up a boat token? Can you pick up a boat token here?
Yeah, any city.
Because I can go 1, 2, pick up a boat, next turn 1, 2, and be there.
Do it.
Okay.
If we're alive that long.
Mhm.
Okay, that's easy enough. Well, even that, though, once we solve 3 mysteries, we spawn Cthulhu on space 3. Where's space 3? Just for a reference. Is it the city to the right of Sanford? Oh.
Oh, where the city was.
He's
Yeah.
been there the whole time.
Mhm.
Okay. Are we talking action phase right now?
I think so.
Well,
we are.
I'm out of here. I would like to go to Tokyo, Shanghai. So I'm going to move boat token, right?
Yep.
That's a thing. I need to improve my book, just in case. But we need to go fight Cthulhu.
And then you have a second action too, if you wish.
Oh, that's right. Cannot rest.
That's rough.
My other actions. I can try to get something there.
Nice.
2 dice.
Dude.
What
Okay.
would you like?
You might be interested in this, but there's also flying clothes.
When you gain this card, you may lose. Yep, 1 condition. Yep, Sanctuary. So I'm gonna get rid of. Paranoia.
A puzzle box has replaced it.
Okay. That's me.
Okay.
Carrie,
Me. Okay.
you're.
So before that spawned, I was thinking of going there.
No, stick to your plan and go kill that thing,
All right. So move boat.
and then collect a boat token for your third action or your second action,
Oh yes, let's keep this.
Boat.
and then collect the boat token.
Yeah.
Hargrave.
I guess I will. There's no quicker way. So one action there, and
You guys, do you want to trade anything to her? Does it help her? So you have anything to help her, like a shotgun? So she's gonna go pump Cthulhu in the face with a shotgun.
the carbine rifle.
Whatever the one that you had that gave you a lot of dice.
Yeah, it's the carbine.
Because, and when you trade, can you take one? Trade possessions. You guys can swap.
This.
Yeah.
And reroll when doing a mind test.
Because you need the firepower to go kill Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Because when we solve it, she's dead, we solve it.
Okay.
How many dice would you get to roll now?
11.
Is this your current sanity?
Yes.
There's no from what you recall, there's no you can equip as much of any item, right?
From what I recall.
Okay.
Because a lot of times it's spend this, spend that.
Yeah.
This is once per round, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like you can just keep doing it. Okay. That's that. Now it's encounter phase.
Yep.
Shanghai does this to me. The decadent crime lord Ling Tang Yu offers me access to his library of occult treasures in exchange for information. I may spend one clue to improve my lore. No, you know what, Lu Tang Yu? I just expected you to improve my lore, not bribe me for it. So, I need one of those for Carrie.
No tangs.
I need
Which
one
one?
of those. That,
Oh, for us.
Hey, thank you for following. Eldritch Horror indeed. Underestimated
Yes.
monkey.
Yes.
You know who's been underestimated? Me. Oh, how are we doing? Well, let's give you the quick recap. Doom is at 0.
Yep.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gates open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 monsters are spawned. We do have 2 out of the 3 mysteries solved. So we're pretty much on par for turn 2 in Eldritch Horror. We're doing all right. Only one character death so far. And this one here, she's equipped with a carbide rifle and 4 strength. She's
And a
gonna
revolver.
go bust up
Shoot the
Cthulhu.
rifle. Then the revolver.
But for now, you're encountering the city. A shady figure offers to sell you a weapon. No questions asked. You speak with him to determine his motives. Roll your 0 expansions on this one, but it's funny you asked that. We are starting a series where we're running through Eldritch Horror and then all the successive expansions over the next few weeks. So if you tune in once a week, we will have Eldritch Horror and expansions coming as the weeks progress.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
So you just let us know if you have a favorite, and we'll make sure to ping you when we do that one. So you have to test influence.
Oh. All
Shake
right.
them hands. Shake them hands. You shook them hands.
Hands are shook.
If you pass, gain a random weapon from the deck.
Heck yeah.
So just start flipping them weapons. It's a perfect time to catch our stream. Like you said, like literally, like you see, we picked Cthulhu today because it's a great place to start. And then as the weeks go on, we're gonna just do different expansions. So I hope to see you on some of them. Don't know what your normal time is for catching Twitch, but what weapon did you get?
I got the 45 automatic plus 3 to my fight.
Nice, fantastic, well done, city woman. You, sir, bearded beardling. The shop was robbed of a revolver while you were browsing. You attempt to fend off these thieves with your newfound might. Roll your strength, Master Roshi.
Kame. Ha! Got
If you pass, the store owner is very gracious. You gain 1 item asset from the reserve or 1 random item asset from the deck.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I can't rest, right? I can't even perform the rest
You
action.
cannot.
All right, that puzzle. I'll take a double-barreled shotgun.
If you want to shuffle these back into the middle deck, please. All right. What are your top
Grandpa's
3
got
out
some
of the
demons to
insane
kill.
board game collection behind you? Oh, yeah. So behind, well, there's 360 plus games in this insane board game collection. You say top 3? All right. What a tough question. But I know Seasons is up there. I really love it for a lot of reasons. The drafting mechanic in between rounds, the chunky dice are just amazing, and then the artwork is super fun, and I love that world. Oh man, number 2, I'm such a huge fan of Rising Sun, so that's pretty high up there. Number 3, and this is not in order 1, 2, or 3. These are just the top 3. Wow, what a great question. What am I always loving playing? Man, I'll have to come back on number 3. That's you're asking for 1% of my collection. So that's a tough one, number 3. What about you, Carrie? The top 3 you've played out of here?
Top 3?
Yeah.
Valeria,
Yeah, Valeria Card Kingdoms. That is,
Ascension.
okay.
Third one.
Much easier. Her pool is like 22 games.
Hey, I have a bigger pool than that. I still play.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Super tough.
It is tough.
What's behind you?
What's behind me?
More goodness.
I really liked Who Goes There. I think that would be my top 3.
Who goes there? What else?
Oh.
What else you got from these?
Probably Aeon's End.
Okay.
2 is really good. I like the co-ops like that. And Scythe. You
Oh,
just
yeah.
can't beat that.
Side,
I haven't played that yet, so I can't add that to my list.
Nope, you can't. Top 2, so you got it. He made it top 2. We're good. Whew.
Yeah.
So many other good choices. But I will say, like, honestly, man, I'm such a heavy gamer. It's super rare that you get me to say no. I don't want to play that. So I'm kind of like asking me as jaded, like, you pull one of these down, I'm playing. I'm really.
Probably Mystic Veil would be my third.
Mystic Veil.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a good one, but wouldn't make my top 3. Just for some of the.
I
Funkiness.
prefer deck builders. That's my babies.
Deck builders are, one of my top favorites.
Where did we stop? Did we stop on the Mythos phase because we don't want to face it?
Let's see. No, we just stopped at my action, which
Yeah.
I just finished.
No, we stopped at your encounter.
Yes, so you're right. Mythos now. The Mythos phase begins.
Do I remember my first board game? Okay, well, we opened a board game store in 2002. So our first board game in this type of genre would have been no,
Probably Catan.
yeah, it would have been most likely Catan.
Or
So yeah,
Carcassonne.
it was Catan,
Probably with Tony, huh?
and then Carcassonne. I mean, it's very typical. Ticket to
yeah.
Ride. It was very that drug was slowly injected and then quickly ramped up to
Back when they were new.
back to Stone Age. Stone Age was one of the first after you get the Catan and Carcassonne out of your blood. Stone Age, Agricola, and then funny enough, Talisman, and then the other one of this,
Arkham Horror.
Arkham Horror, where you had to set down the dream gates and all that other stuff. Very similar to this, but different in that. So yeah. No. Thanks for the walk down memory lane on that. Speaking of Mythos phase where we lose, so let's find out. So we don't advance, right? The Doom track? Is there something that happens if we can't advance the Doom track?
I don't know. I've never looked into that.
So let's look up Doom track real quick. If you happen to know that we're not allowed to do something at the Doom track, you're welcome to let us know. Doom. After the Ancient One awakens, Doom cannot retreat. Doom advances to 0. If one awakens, then the Doom continues to advance using the Ancient One's rules for advancing Doom. So it'll say,
Okay.
when an investigator moves onto a space contained... Okay. Each time Doom would advance, place 1 sanity on this instead. Then when red happens, bad things happen.
That doesn't sound
So
good
it
at
basically
all.
says consult this
Okay.
once it's there. Now we have monster surges. 2 more monsters on all the greens.
Huh.
Holy moly.
spawn 2 clue tokens.
Let's
Oh,
see.
you already have
Yeah.
done this.
Where does this guy go? Once monster spawn, move it to the heart of Africa.
Here's some clue tokens that should have been discarded, so go ahead and mix them up. Or, okay. 2 clue tokens.
17.
When you get there, stop at this address. The nervous little man hands you a business card for a restaurant. Ask for the catch of the day and then tuck a sawbuck into your napkin. These guys can get you the answers you need. When you get the bill for your meal, it includes directions to a payphone. It's already ringing by the time you find it. You answer and explain your situation to the gruff voice on the other side of the line. The lead investigator tests influence and gains a number of clues equal to his result.
Ooh.
So, my result's going to be 2,
Good call.
as promised, so that's double 6s. I get 2 clue tokens.
Wonderful. They are yours.
To be
For the cluing.
for re-rolling. That was a good mythos phase. All right. Plan of action.
The most you can go is here. So you won't be able to fight this
Oh,
thing until next
dang.
turn.
So I'm going to just start. Mine's pretty simple. I'm going to boat token
Mm-hmm.
and then move, spend boat token. Is there a
Perfect.
clue in Sydney for a reason? Oh, because it said Sydney on the back.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason.
That's why.
So I'm gonna move boat token.
Maybe you can kill this thing.
I'll give it a try.
I have no boat token.
Wait, you have a second action.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
You can gain a boat token, or
Sure, I'll gain a boat token. Because I can't rest, right?
we cannot rest.
Okay.
I think I'm going to do the same. But instead of following you down, I'm going to head up that way. Because that's where he's going to... No, he's going to spawn out here. So I'm going to get ready for him. Let's see. I am in a city. So boat token.
And then move boat token.
And then move boat token.
I like it. Who needs these gates? Go ahead, Ryla.
Dude, the
Rumble.
world is overrun.
Yeah, it is. All right, so we are now in the encounter phase. So is it true that I can encounter this or Sydney?
Yes.
Then Sydney it is.
City it is.
Sydney says the Theosophical Society is excited to hear knowledge that I gained. And they want... if I have a clue token, and I do,
Aha!
spend it, and I get that training regimen that you got earlier. So I can be as strong as you.
Oh, so you got that.
+2, I got it.
Nice.
So they shared with me, finally, their buff dietary and workout routine.
They know the tricks.
You guys just... Do you fight and then uncover what's in...
She'll fight first, and then I'll deal with whatever's left.
All right. So hand me the monster. And it looks like this, guys. This thing's awful.
Woo.
So you were going to roll your mind first, which is 5 dice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go for it. Roll one more die. Okay, so you take
Nice.
1 sanity damage. Not bad. So you need more.
Good
You
save.
need more singles.
More singles.
2 for you. All right. Now you get to roll your strength -2. So this is where you use weapons.
Okay, so my strength is 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I can add 5 to encounter if we really need it. After that 7.
Wow. Okay.
There's
3.
3.
And you.
That's 4. So 4. So I get to roll 3 more.
Okay. You really need
How
it.
much?
So just the
So
3 successes.
It's
so
once
far.
per turn. So
Mhm.
yes, now I get to add 5 more.
Okay. It's dead.
Okay.
Whew. This goes away. Now you encounter green, right? Which is Buenos Aires.
Yes.
So I can't reach that. Thank you, sir.
You should have made him try.
The museum's curator thanks you for defeating that monster and then shows you a unique golden jewel that was recovered from the sea. You believe the symbols on it indicate something is hidden inside. Lore +1.
Lore +1. Ooh, I get to roll
Ooh.
2.
You get to double your lore for this roll. You did it.
Nice.
Beep.
If you pass, you reveal a small scroll. Gain 1 spell.
Sweet.
So how does that work?
Oh,
Troy, you can
I'm
have
sorry.
my spell.
You don't get it. You just rolled +1. I don't give you +1.
Oh, did I get...
You gain a
Oh,
spell.
okay.
Oh. Of your choice?
It says you gain a spell.
Yeah.
So, wow. Sure, go through those while I...
Choose your spell.
So, Troy, if you want to hand me another card for you.
Okay.
I don't know what's good. Oh my lore is crap for casting spells. Troy, which one do you want? What?
Oh,
Hey, alpaca!
so, hey there. Let's do before you do that,
Mm-hmm.
Ginger!
let's do your encounter.
Cool.
At the hospital, you find a bald old man with leathery skin and a flat face. He speaks very slowly, but his story
speed.
is fascinating. You may become delayed to gain 2 spells as he recounts all the details of his time worshiping the father of serpents.
Of serpents. Okay.
Could you imagine, like, listening to somebody talk that slow on the reels?
So I'm
Could
gonna
you
pick.
shuffle this into that.
Yeah.
Thanks. So 1 spell for Carrie.
1 spell for Carrie. Dude, since if I'm getting 2, then go ahead and just. Nope. Just gonna grab
She
whatever.
needs something to buff her. I think her eyeball. Is there a spell that buffs her eyeball? Observation.
All the spells take lore to cast them. My lore's at 1, so.
Not all spells take lore to cast them, do they?
A lot of them do.
Oh, we'll find one that does it. Like an abracadabra spell. Everybody knows that.
Okay. All right, those are the 2 I picked. I know you get 1. I'm not really sure
Fine.
what else is good.
There you go. Pick one, because that's the one.
Oh, Conjuration. That is good.
Fix that token on number 3. And now we have the Mythos phase.
The Mythos phase.
Okay, so lots of stuff happens. Doom track advances, which means we put this here.
Mm-hmm.
Red. Advance the Omen by 1,
Oh God,
which
so
will put
much.
the Doom track. How many blues are there?
1.
So we get 1 here.
There were 2 green.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna pick these 3 off and put a 3 there.
Okay.
Then this red thing says discard this card, so now we can perform rests.
Oh, nice.
Next red thing is my Dark Pact, so I need to die. For this Dark Pact, my payment is not due. For this Dark Pact, my payment is due.
Gulp.
I knew ever since I signed my name in that book it would come eventually. I can hear his cloven feet approaching. And you're certain that the end is near.
Oh! You are devoured!
I'm devoured.
Yeah.
No more packs now, though.
Nope.
Okay, that's easy. So,
Wow.
where am I? I'm here? Oh, I'm there. So we just put this here.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll put him here. With his stuff here.
Time has
And,
come. Let's find out if my time has come.
Yep, let's see it.
Man,
I'm devoured. Underestimated. I underestimated the Dark Pact.
hallucination first. Test mind.
You are still hallucinating.
Good there.
Or maybe you actually didn't pass that.
Dark Pact is roll 1 die.
Payment is not due.
Okay. I think that's it for me. A ton of stuff happens to monsters, though.
Okay.
I don't know if this will matter or not. Let's find out. Discard the nearest clue. And
Yep,
move
there's a
this
clue
monster
token
to
there.
that space. Gulp.
Oh, yep, you're right. This is all gone. I'm devoured. Nobody even gets my stuff.
Oof. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, that's that.
So
This
this
guy is for the space. Let's see if any of these. No. Oh, the zombie. Oh, the zombie. I remember this one. Spawn the zombie horde epic monster.
Okay, why not? It is close to Halloween after all. He goes away and this comes out.
Mm-hmm. Istanbul is gone.
But his red thing won't happen.
Oh, hey, Monkey.
Correct.
So this week we're doing like fun Halloween-y type of games.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow is going to be Monster Slaughter.
Yeah, so
That looks
we'll
so
tell you about Monster Slaughter for sure. Is that all the monsters, by the way? All the red? I gotta
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
sure we do this in order. That's it for each investigator loses 1 sanity for every sanity on this sheet. So both of you lose 4 insanity.
What happens if I lose 4 and 10?
You
die.
Do
You
I
die.
Dang it! I was right
Oh no.
So we'll put your guy there with all his stuff.
Hopefully I can pick up your stuff for you.
there. Yep, and then go
Roshi, you lose 4 sanity.
avenge us.
4 sanity.
I'm just gonna be,
Good God.
drooling
No,
in the corner.
I have 1 sanity left.
Oh, here's a bow token.
Okay. 1 sanity left.
Oh, and I do remember this rule. Since he's flipped, when someone dies, you don't get replaced.
Right. Yeah, he's on a tear right now. I can see it. Next is spawn a gate.
Oh God.
You want to know?
Sydney.
So, Monkey, what's really... Go ahead and give that out a zombie, will you? What's really funny about this
Is it 2 or just 1?
one. We invited Troy to play with us because we had never lost. Troy has never won.
Mm-mm.
So now we see how that balance works out. Losers win.
My curse continues.
Um,
Maybe. We'll see. I have 1 shot at this.
each investigator on the active expedition space or an adjacent space loses 2 health and becomes delayed.
That's fine. That's over in the pyramids.
Okay, so everybody adjacent to that also, but there's nobody.
Yeah.
Okay. The scope of the tremor was so vast that newspapers in every country reported on the damage done and the tragic destruction of ancient wonders.
Ooh.
All right. Well, this is going to make the action phase really easy.
Yep.
You're going to encounter her, right?
Yep. I'm gonna scoop up her stuff.
Wait, we have stuff to do.
Yeah.
You died because of insanity, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's pull it up.
Oh, that's right. It changes depending on.
You take custody of Mark's belongings and arrange to visit him in the asylum. Gain
There,
all of his
there,
possessions. Go ahead, gain all his stuff.
Mark Harrigan. Mark Harrigan.
To your dismay, Mark is convinced that you are a creature of disguising yourself as a human. You do your best to convince him that you're telling the truth. Shake hands with him.
Yeah.
If you pass, he shows you the sketches he made of the horrible monsters that he's been hunting.
Oh.
Retreat doomed by 1, which we cannot. Okay.
Does it go back to sleep?
No, we cannot retreat doomed.
Shoot.
Awesome. Dang.
So that was your... Was that an action to do that?
I'm pretty sure it is.
And then you're going to move to Cthulhu,
Mm-hmm.
the wandering wench.
Fully loaded.
All right.
Like 5 guns sticking out.
Let's see her wandering wench, because that's right now, encounter phase.
This
This is all super quick, because there's not 3 of us.
Mm-hmm.
You might win yet.
Oh, she had a thing. Okay.
That's all right.
Wait,
We're already behind the
Yep.
8 ball anyway. Let's see what she looks like here. Go ahead and test your mind -1.
Oh my God. That might kill me.
What's your mind?
My mind's at 5,
So go ahead and make sure you succeed.
but
with
I
at
only
least-
have 1 left.
Well, but you only get 4, because it's -1.
-1. And she.
You have to succeed on them all. Ready, go.
Okay, let's double check here. I can reroll 1.
Quad 6s. Don't even think about it. Drop it. 24.
Kia! Reroll 1!
Yes. You succeeded on the 1.
I succeeded on the 1.
You take 3 sanity damage.
All right. Well, I burn my last sanity then and go insane in the middle of the ocean.
If all investigators have been eliminated, investigators lose the game.
Yeah.
Cthulhu has beaten us.
All right, guys. That was really, 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 really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Cthulhu here. The
I had a fun time losing.
the female Cthulhu. That's my guess. If anybody knows. Oh. If anybody knows otherwise.
And painful.
Yeah.
So-
That was it.
When we run this next time, do we run this scenario again?
No,
the
Lord, no.
next
We
one.
just move on. We just move
Alright.
on because we got a lot to pile through.
Yep. Yeah, we're just taste testing each one, like seeing which one
Yep.
His
Seeing which
best.
one we liked that killed us the most, or something like that. So, thanks everybody for hanging out.
Thanks
Black
for following.
Alpaca, Underestimated Monkey, Liminelli, Dad's Playing, Samuel Giantsbane. Thanks for following. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Keep looking out for more enhancements to our stream. You know, we've come a long way from our first stream.
We're
You should
still
see
going.
that iPhone mess.
Don't forget to talk about Monster Slaughter.
Monster Slaughter is a game where we take control of a family of monsters, mommy, daddy, and baby. She's probably going to be werewolves. I don't know what you're going to be.
I don't know yet.
Okay. There's mummies. I'm thinking about mummies.
Just gonna go random. See what happens.
And the idea is we are raiding a cabin full of the typical horror movie people, the jock, the cheerleader, the nerd, etc. And we want to inflict damage upon them and try to determine in which order they will be slaughtered. So that's going to be tomorrow at, do we remember the time?
5.
That's the 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific time is we're going to start that stream. So just about now-ish. It's like 5:20 it looks like according to the screen clock. That's going to be fun. And then we're going to wrap up Halloween on Thursday. It was going to be Wednesday, but some scheduling conflicts arised. So Thursday we're going to wrap up Halloween with Zombicide.
Yes.
The original Zombicide. I do have painted minis for that, so some painted zombies. We'll get
Oh, that'll be fun.
some zombie slaughtering in as well. So thanks again for watching, everybody, and we'll see you at the next boardroom meeting.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.